The following is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Radio Network.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty. 2 outs, runner at first. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and all is right in the world. Tigers win. Tigers win. The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
The powerhouse of college baseball is on the air. Play ball. This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hit in the air, down the line and left. Stay fair ball. Stay fair ball. And it is 3-run blast. Hey now.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network. Brought to you by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers.
1-2 pitch to Pearson. In the air. High and deep to right field. This baby's gone!
The LSU Fighting Tigers, the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. Coming up, it's the Hub International On Deck Show, leading you up to first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Now, from inside the broadcast booth, this is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
A difficult stretch, to say the least, with as much adversity this program has seen in nearly 5 years. It's an important home series beginning tonight as the number 6 Vanderbilt Commodores come over from Nashville to take on your 18th-ranked Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair, along with Tiger champ Doug Thompson, our producer, Brian Haldane in the Capital One studio, welcoming you to Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Box Stadium on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge for tonight's play-by-play story. LSU comes in trying to stop a 4-game losing streak, the longest such streak since late March of 2019. Swept by Arkansas this past weekend, then dropping just the 4th loss to Southern University in program history on Monday night. Jay Johnson this week describing the situation as ground zero for his Tigers. The Tiger skipper saying some of it's baseball issues, but the crux being the lack of competitive fire as he sees it, and measures were taken on and off the field to make the needed corrections. Vandy once again comes in with an all-around balanced team, solid pitching and multiple weapons on offense. And though dead last in the SEC when it comes to home runs, the Doors are top 4 in doubles, triples, and stolen bases. Vandy has won 8 of the last 10 regular season series against LSU, but the Tigers need to protect the box this weekend in the worst way. So find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage, the 109th meeting all-time on the baseball diamond. Game 1 of this series starts on Thursday. It's Vanderbilt, it's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission, to deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show, getting you ready for LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
Deep shot to left center field. Brown going back at the wall. It's gone!
Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back here in the box, Alex Box Stadium, Skip Bertman Field, LSU Vanderbilt, game one of a three-game series. Time for Talking with Tigers. Joined now by LSU catcher Alex Milazzo. And Alex, start of another SEC series. Of course, the Tigers have been off to a slow start the first three weekends, but as a veteran of this program, you've been in some tough situations before. What does it take to kind of work your way out of this early season? I don't know if you call it a slump, but the way the situation the Tigers find themselves in.
Yeah, I always try to be as real as possible, whether I'm dressing the team or myself, and I think the coaches are doing the same thing, but also try to have a positive outlook on any situation. I think that's most important. I remember the year before Coach Johnson got here, I believe we started SEC play 1-9, and we found ourselves in a super regional in Knoxville, Tennessee. So, there's guys on this team that experienced that, and there's also some guys that haven't experienced that or haven't experienced SEC play yet until this year. So, I knew there would be some growing pains at times, and but ultimately coming out of that situation, I think it can do one of two things. It can separate guys or bring guys closer together, and just kind of build that competitive atmosphere, whether we're in practice, in games, in the weight room. I think it brings out the most competitive side of people, and at the end of the day, winners come out on top of situations like this, and that's what I expect.
Absolutely, and of course, facing another great SEC team this weekend in Vanderbilt. Coach Johnson said a little earlier in the week that Vanderbilt's style of play is a little bit unique to the SEC in that they do a lot of things on the base pass. What are some of the things maybe, and having faced their program before, that you notice about what might be different about them?
Yeah, I think they try to call something that we use this term a lot as far as catchers with Coach Jordan and pitchers. It's divided mind. They do, some things out of the ordinary where they try to get pitcher, thinking about something else other than his job per se, which is throwing strikes and executing pitches. Same thing for a catcher, not just it. They try to cause disruption or chaos on the base paths or at the plate, where catcher's not focused on blocking or catching, or just, simple things like that. And I think the biggest key playing a team like this is just slowing the game down and understanding that whether you're on the mound or in the box, that you can control the tempo of the game. And they play a similar style to, I'd say, Kentucky, who we played last year in a super regional.
All right, Alex, we look forward to it. Should be a great weekend here at the box, and best of luck to you guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and go Tigers.
Alex Milazzo with us. We're talking with Tigers prior to today's Game 1 versus Vanderbilt. A lot more to come after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit lsumkc.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Leading you up to LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
It's the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down the second in time. How about strike him out, throw him out?
This is the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now for a trip around the SEC. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge. Plan your next trip at visitbatonrouge.com.
Coming up, we'll take a look at your full game day forecast, but I can give you a sneak peek. It's absolutely beautiful. Temperatures are perfect. Sky is perfect. Should be a great night for college baseball. Game 1, Vanderbilt coming in to take on your Tigers. Fans have the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land. Visit Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com. Couple of series getting off here on this Thursday. The rest will get started tomorrow. Let's take a look around the SEC with that once again to my left, Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Doug?
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, only one other one other series going to start off today. That's Ole Miss at Arkansas. They're going to start the same time that we do here tonight. And the other series this weekend, Alabama will be at Kentucky, Tennessee's at Auburn, Florida will be at Missouri, Georgia will be in Starkville to play the Bulldogs, Texas A&M will go to South Carolina. So that's the other matchups. They all start up tomorrow. And looking at the standings coming into this weekend, Kentucky leads the Eastern Division with an 8-1 record. Florida and Vanderbilt are both 6-3. South Carolina and Tennessee are both 5-4. Georgia is 4-5, and Missouri is 1-8. In the West, Arkansas is 8-1, leading the way. Texas A&M is 6-3. Alabama and Mississippi State are both 4-5. Ole Miss is 3-6. The Fighting Tigers 2-7, and Auburn is 1-8, Chris.
All right, thank you, Doug. Tiger fans, a reminder, all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts stream for free on the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. You can listen live on your phone. Take us with you wherever you go. Just download the LSU Sports mobile app for free in the iTunes Store and Google Play. Visit lsusports.net/apps for details. The LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. Coming up as we lead you up to first pitch just after 6 o'clock tonight on the Hub International On Deck Show. We'll take a look at the pitching matchups. Doug will break those down for us when we continue right after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to investing in your home's comfort, it's never just one thing. You want to make sure you get an air-conditioned system that's reliable, affordable, energy efficient, backed by a strong warranty, and is installed by a dealer you can trust. That's why people who insist on the best choose Trane. Plus, right now, Trane is offering special financing. So what's not to love? Visit TraneSouth.com to find a local Trane dealer today. It's hard to stop a Trane. Subject to credit approval. Ask for details.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing for 36 months on a new 2024 Tundra. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for feature availability and offer details. Offer available in select states and ends 4/30/24.
We have some breaking news that you Tiger baseball fans are going to want to hear. It's official. SeatGeek is now the official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. That's right, the deal is finalized, and SeatGeek is the newest member of the LSU family. If you haven't heard the name yet, get used to it, because you'll be hearing it a lot more this baseball season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the new official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. So Tiger fans can fan.
The Hub International On Deck Show continues.
Here's the 1-2.
Come on, Blue.
Oh, strike three! Struck him out!
Here we go.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is coming up. But first, here is a look at the game's pitching matchups on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Getting ready for game one to start this weekend. Once again, a little early on Thursday. Vanderbilt and LSU getting together in SEC baseball. LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. Let's take a look at the starting pitchers for both the Vandy Commodores and your Tigers of LSU. With that, once again, here's Doug Thompson. Doug?
Yeah, a couple right-handers tonight and juniors. Grayson Carter will start it off for the Commodores. He's got a 3.8 ERA. He's 3-0 so far. This is his 7th appearance, but only the 3rd start of the year. He's worked 21 1/3 innings, allowed 15 hits, 9 earned runs. He has 13 walks and 24 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting 197, and his scouting report, everything is firm, Chris. His fastball is going to be 97 to 100 miles an hour. His slider will be 83 to 87. His changeup will be harder than the best fastball ever threw, 89 to 92 miles an hour, and he also throws a curveball in the low 80s. So everything will be firm. Tiger's going to have to get the foot down against Carter, who again has been very good so far this year. And for the Tigers, speaking of being very good so far this year, you can't be much better than Luke Holman has been. Maybe one hiccup here or there, but a 1.38 ERA for Holman coming in. He's 5-1 in 7 starts. He's worked 39 innings. He has 24 hits allowed, only 6 earned runs, Chris, 61 strikeouts compared to 13 walks, one of the best pitchers in the league. Opponents hitting 173 off of him. And boy, does LSU need Luke Holman to step up tonight and toss a gem to get back on track.
Junior right-hander Luke Holman for your Tigers, and junior right-hander Grayson Carter for Vandy. That's a look at the starting pitchers. We'll take a timeout as we continue on the Hub International On Deck Show. Up next, we visit with head coach Jay Johnson. Talk about what the last 2 days have been like in preparation for this important series. That's coming up as we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons For You in our mobile app, where you can shop for groceries and save weekly with digital coupons all in one place. With Albertsons For You, you can earn rewards points every time you shop and redeem them for free groceries. Brand new Albertsons For You members receive $5 off their next $25 purchase just for signing up. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to sign up. Albertsons, fresh food, local flavors.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of LSU Athletics. helping the world keep promises.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show with first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball just around the corner.
Pack your bags. LSU is headed to Omaha.
Time now to visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics, on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, you come into this series, certainly Vanderbilt, one of the top teams in the country. You've talked about your respect for Coach Corbin and obviously the program, but I know over the last 2 days you used the phrase ground zero. I know there is a lot of work been done by this team, not only to get ready for this series, but to maybe start in a new direction.
Yeah, just to elevate everything that we're doing from an accountability standpoint, an effort standpoint, a focus standpoint, and I've had 2 good days of practice. I think what happens when you're playing great teams like we are week in and week out right now with our schedule, it just leaves you really small margin for error. So we want to control the things that we can and be better today than we were the last time we played.
No Luke Holman going to get the start for you. I know you, as we've said, got plenty of confidence in him. One thing that stands about this Vanderbilt team, while they're dead last in home runs in the league, they're in the top 4 in both doubles, triples, and of course stolen bases. So they hurt you in a lot of ways.
Yeah, very fast, very athletic team. They have a style of play that really is good for them. I think getting the leadoff hitter out is the key to the weekend. We have to get the leadoff guy out base and make them start their innings if they get guys on base with 2 outs preferably or 1 out, and make them chain 3 or 4 hits to go together to beat us. I think our pitchers throwing strikes this weekend is an absolute must to not allow them to settle into that style of play.
I know you talked about you've always wanted your team offensively to be aggressive, but you said there's a fine line, but having too quick an inning and being a little more selective, making pitchers work a little bit, knowing what you'll see on the mound tonight, how does the team go about that?
Yeah, I think it's super important that we manage that patient, aggressive approach. You win in this league with free bases and extra base hits, and that kind of is what that blends itself to. We have a lot of hitters, going through this stretch of SEC play for the first time in the roles that they're in, and if they press it all or they get outside their plan, then you don't add those up as much. We spent a lot of time over the last 2 days of focusing on what they hit hard, and we really want them to stay committed to that before they get to 2 strikes.
Coach, I know you're excited to see them come out tonight and this weekend. We are as well. Best of luck. Get after it.
Sounds great. Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson, everybody. We'll take a timeout. We come back, get the starting lineups. We'll get you started. Game 1. Vanderbilt taking on your Tigers here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall. See ya.
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win. Tigers win.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
First pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball is just moments away.
High in the air to left center field. Waldsmith will just watch it. See ya!
But first, as the Hub International On Deck show continues, here are the starting lineups presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Indeed. Let's take a look at the Cintas starting lineups. First for the visiting Vanderbilt Commodores, 23-6 out of the year, 6-3. Their overall mark. Coach Tim Corbin will have atop the order. First baseman R.J. Austin, sophomore, batting .351 on the season. Camden Causule will be the DH. He'll bat second, a freshman in the lineup, batting .317. Alan Espinal, the catcher, will bat third in the order, a senior with a nice .340 average. Matthew Polk will be the cleanup hitter. He'll be in right field tonight for Vandy, the junior, hitting .324. Davis Diaz, a .275 hitter, junior, will be at third base, batting fifth. Troy Leneve will be in left field. He will bat sixth. Jaden Davis, the second baseman, a sophomore, hitting .283, will bat in the 7 hole. Calvin Hewitt will be the center fielder, batting eighth, and Jonathan Vastine will be at shortstop. Seems like Vastine's been at Vanderbilt for a long, long time. He's a junior, batting .312. He will be batting ninth in the order. Again, junior right-hander Grayson Carter will be on the bump for the Commodores. Now for your Fighting Tigers of LSU. 20-10 their overall mark, 2-7 in SEC play. Trying to snap a 4-game losing streak, longest streak since the 2019 season. It'll be Mac Bingham atop the order. Mac will be in left field, a senior, batting in even .300. Tommy White in the 2 spot will be at third base, a junior, hitting .328. Jared Jones will bat third and play first. Brady Neal will be behind the plate catching. He'll be the cleanup hitter tonight, the sophomore, hitting .282. Hayden Travinsky will be the designated hitter for the Tigers. He'll bat fifth. Following him, Michael Braswell III, who's hit the ball extremely well in SEC play, has a .302 average for the season. He'll be the shortstop and bat sixth. Josh Pearson in right field will bat seventh. Paxton Kling will get the start in center field. He'll bat eighth. And Stephen Milam, the talented freshman, will be at second base. He will round out the order. Luke Holman, the junior right-hander, will be on the mound for your Tigers. That's a look at the Cintas starting lineup. LSU Athletics would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, Albertsons. Stop by Albertsons for the freshest seafood in town. Albertsons, official grocer of LSU Athletics. Well, there's a look at the Cintas starting lineups. That can mean only one thing. First pitch of Game 1 of this series is coming up in just a few moments when we come back on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Find more at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More excitement, more gaming, more staycation action. Football fans get more too with our 22-foot video wall. Don't miss out on the area's best Asian food at Red Lotus or fine dining at its best at 18 Steak. Let our exceptional staff take care of your every need. Add more to your story in the heart of South Baton Rouge, only at L'Auberge. Must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
The LSU Tigers excel due to great preparation, talent, and execution. Those same principles are what make National Trent Safety the leader in the trench safety equipment industry. National Trent Safety is recognized across the country as the trench and traffic safety specialist, supporting the equipment rental and engineering needs for the refining, chemical, pipeline, power, transportation, and municipal market. Visit ntsafety.com today for more details. Remember, if it's in the trench, over the trench, or around the trench, National Trent Safety has you covered. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal roach spray.
Bengal roach spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal roach spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
17 SEC championships.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty.
26 regional titles.
2 outs, runner at first.
19 trips to Omaha in the College World Series.
The 0-2 pitch.
7 national championships.
Swing and a miss! And all is right in the world. Tigers win! Tigers win! The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
Powerhouse. Here we go. This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Good Thursday evening, Tiger fans, and welcome. Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Box Stadium here on the campus of LSU. It's SEC baseball coming your way, and it's Fighting Tiger baseball as they host the Vanderbilt Commodores, another top 10 team rolling into town in this very tough gauntlet of an early schedule for LSU. A reminder, Grayson Events and Entertainment, your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs, from carnival rides to mechanical bull rentals, inflatables, and much more. They have what you need to make your next party, festival, or corporate event the best one yet. Give them a call now, 225-436-6520. You won't be disappointed. While we have a moment before we get underway, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the
We're
LSU
back
Sports
in
Radio
5,
Network and
4,
the LSU Sports
3,
mobile app.
2, 1. Back to you.
Along with our producer, Brian Haldane, back in the Capital One studio. This is Doug Thompson to my left. Chris Blair, happy to have you with us on this Thursday. Time now to take a look at your game day weather report. Don't need to be a meteorologist to know this is an absolutely beautiful night here in the state's capital. It's brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages never. Get a whole home generator from AccuTemp. Keep the power in your hands. How about 74 degrees, slight breeze, and not a cloud in the sky as we get ready to see Vanderbilt and LSU do battle. Absolutely gorgeous on this Thursday evening. By the time we're done tonight, it'll be a nice, crisp 63 degrees as we all leave the ballpark. And Doug Thompson, hopefully Tiger fans will have reason to celebrate leaving. And it's been a while. As I mentioned, a 4-game losing streak. You got to go back to March 23rd through the 28th of 2019. The last time the Tigers lost 4 in a row. Jay Johnson, as we touched on earlier in the On Deck show, said it was ground zero.
Yeah.
Again, almost a hard reset for this baseball team, with, again, plenty of baseball left to play, plenty of SEC challenges lie ahead, but it starts tonight with another top 10 team in Vanderbilt.
Well, a lot of times you find out what someone's made of, in this case what a team's made of, when their back's against the wall. And unfortunately, we're in week 4 of the SEC, and this team's back's against the wall in terms of needing some big wins like right now. A win or two here this weekend could change things. I do see a reasonable path to 15 or 16 wins in the SEC, which we all think is at least a first-round host of a regional site, which is really a main goal, check number 1, if you will. I think that's still attainable, but things have to pivot right now with Luke Holman tonight. This is the best chance to do it here in front of the home crowd, taking on a national seed. I like that because if you get some wins, it'll get you back into the rankings, et cetera, all the things you need to happen to start directing your team back toward postseason play.
And if you listen to Coach Jay Johnson, who has talked numerous times to the media this week, it's not as if there's 1 or 2 things to correct. It's not as if it's just all on the pitching or all on the bullpen. No. He basically said it goes all the way around the team.
No, I think it does, and even in the dugout, right? The staff has taken some responsibility too. It's an all hands-on-deck approach in this situation. I've been in this situation with teams before, but I've also been on teams that have bounced out of this situation too. We talked about it earlier in the year. Every team on the way to a national championship, or in this case even a postseason run, is going to have to battle through some adversity. You never know when that adversity is going to hit the team. For the Tigers, it just so happens to be right now.
And we're just about set to go. Luke Holman with his final warm-up tosses, and that means R.J. Austin will stand in. It'll be Austin, Kozel, and Espinal for the Commodores. Holman ready to go, and the first delivery misses low for ball 1 with a fastball. Time of first pitch, 6:03 Central Time. R.J. Austin seems like a veteran, although he is just a sophomore, but had a phenomenal freshman campaign a year ago. 1 ball, no strikes to the right-handed hitter. Holman, the right-hander, fires. This one down the line, but foul left to the pole and gets to the seats. Evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. All tournament in the SEC. Also named the MVP. Vanderbilt, the winner of last year's tournament in Hoover.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's having a monster season as well. He's leading the team with a batting average of .351. He has 39 hits, also leads the team, and 29 RBIs in that leadoff spot.
Holman looks in, and the wind. The 1-1 pitch, low and outside. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Mentioned Vanderbilt winning 8 of the last 10 series between these two schools. The 2-1 breaking ball over for a strike to even the count. 2-2 from Holman. Of course, the last time they met in the regular season, that was at the end of the 2021 season, and the Tigers or 22 season, I should say, and the Tigers swept Vandy in a surprise in the final weekend of that regular season, as this one's fouled off by Austin. Right side keeps it 2-2.
Mikhail Hilliard had a big start that weekend, right? Wasn't that the weekend as he was a freshman? Had a big start.
Infield playing straight up, a 2-2 pitch to the plate. Just missed inside with a fastball, and that'll fill the count 3-2. You go back to last week. Holman, again, not his best outing. 5 strikeouts against the Razorbacks, but 5 walks, which again, his claim to fame early in the season was no free passes. This one fouled back into the screen, keeps it 3-2.
Well, he's still been very good. 13 walks in 21 innings. Excuse me, that's not, yes, he's got 13 walks in 39 innings and 61 strikeouts. I mean, that's better than 5-1, and that'll get it done.
Another payoff pitch, breaking ball, called strike 3. Big time pitch. Holman with a strikeout, 1 gone, top of the first.
Yeah, and you see the confidence they have with Holman's breaking ball here even early on in the game. He's got it out of the bullpen, which is unusual for a pitcher to have the feel for that pitch already here in the first inning. That's a big pitch for Holman to the best hitter in this lineup.
So now we'll see Camden Causule, a left-handed hitter in the lineup. Freshman for Coach Corbin, batting .317. Holman's first offering. Off speed, they'll say missed high, and it's 1-0. One-0 pitch. In the air, shallow left center field. Braswell going back, and Braswell able to get to it. Was running towards left center and then had a turn, kind of backpedal his way. Nice balance by Braswell to make the play for out number 2.
Yeah, Kozal, one of the only three lefties in this lineup. Holman able to get the fastball in up on the hands there.
Now we'll see Alan Espinal with 2 down. Espinal is senior. First pitch from Holman, swing and a miss. Fastball on the outer part of the plate. Late swing that time by Espinal, and gets behind early 0-1. 4 years in the program for Coach Corbin, as this one slapped foul high in the air, giving a look, but catching the overhang as Brady Neal went after it, but it gets out of play, and that'll make it 0-2.
Yeah, there's 3 seniors in this lineup, Espinal being one of them. There are 3 juniors, it looks like 2 sophomores and a freshman.
2 outs, nobody on, top of the first inning. Luke Holman ahead in the count, the 0-2 pitch. Missed high. Espinal stays away, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Espinal batting from the right side, a .340 hitter. 2 outs, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the breaking ball. Going to be picked up by Neal. He'll throw down to Jones for good measure. Nice start for Luke Holman against the Vandy Commodores. 1-2-3, go the Doors. We played a half inning of scoreless baseball. Tigers come to the plate. It'll be Bingham, White, and Jones when they get started offensively after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Coming back.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers come to the plate. Vanderbilt dispatched quickly by Luke Coleman. They're in the top of the first inning, 3 up and 3 down. The Tigers will send up Mac Bingham, Tommy White, and Jared Jones to lead it off, facing Grayson Carter, the junior right-hander who Doug told you can run it up there to the century mark. Real quickly, it's time to present tonight's team colors, brought to you by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Vanderbilt in their black jerseys, black pants, the thin gold pinstripe, gold numerals. Got
certainly an acquired taste.
Vanderbilt across the chest. Tigers going with the purple jerseys, white pants, purple piping, and of course the LSU traditional purple helmet. Again, now standing in, Mac Bingham. The 300 average in the first pitch at 97 miles an hour right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
That'll wake you up. Looks like there's 7 infielders right now.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball just right of first base. Sharply hit by Bingham. That'll move the count 0-2. Yeah, our umpires and the Vandy infield starting to blend together.
It's crazy.
I was going to say, that's quite more than a shift. They've got...
I would, as a pitcher, I would have to ask Coach, like, hey, on my day.
Off-speed pitch and a ground ball hit to third. Dave Diaz, the third baseman, comes up firing, gets it over across to R.J. Austin, and Bingham retired for one away.
On my day, can we wear the white? Because I'm going to pick this guy off and throw it to the umpire. It's going to happen. I'm going to be so flustered. It's going to happen at some point today. But they don't do it.
We'll see Tommy White now come to the plate. Over the last 5 games, Tommy batting .381, batted .308 last weekend in Fayetteville against the Razorbacks. First pitch from Carter up the middle, ground ball, but hit right at Davis, the second baseman. He will easily glove it, throw to first, and quickly 2 down. One of the things that Coach Johnson mentioned Tuesday night on his radio show, I know he mentioned it during the press conference yesterday, and that was that fine line, Doug, between being aggressive and making a pitcher work. Now, that was a pitch Tommy certainly, his veteran hitting ability, he was trying to take advantage of, but he talked a lot in terms of football. He said the problem LSU had over the last 3 weekends is you're asking your pitchers to do a lot when you have 4 and 5 minute half innings at the plate. With 2 down quickly, we'll see Jared Jones as this one misses high for ball 1.
How about 99 on that one? Whew.
They'll put on the shift, will Vanderbilt. 3 infielders left of second base. And Jones trying to go opposite field. Will foul this one into the screen just beyond the first base dugout, and it's 1-1.
So far, he's just sticking with the heater. He's 97 and 99, every bit of it, every pitch.
Jones batting .276 last weekend. Went 3 for 12 on the road against the Razorbacks. The 1-1. Breaking ball, it missed high. Make it 2 balls and 1 strike to Jones over the last 5 games. Jared batting just .188, 3 for 16. 2-1 pitch in the air, right field. Matthew Polk going back to the track, and with both feet on the track will make the play for out number 3. So the Tigers, like the Commodores, go 1-2-3 to start tonight's game. We've played an inning, no score. Vandy comes to the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com. If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Coming back.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Scoreless, we head to the top of the second inning. Vanderbilt back to the plate. Matthew Polk, a right-hander, stands in. Holman fires. Just missed outside. That'll make it 1-0. Taking a look at today's ingredients for success, brought to you by BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, official catering service of LSU Athletics. It starts with Luke Holman, but really goes throughout the entire pitching staff. First the 1-0. Off speed and a strike. Make it 1 ball, 1 strike. Doug J mentioned when it comes to the pitchers, this weekend, this game, every inning, getting the leadoff man out for Vandy is critical. The 1-1 swung on in the air, left center field. Coming over, taking a look is Bingham, and Bingham will make the play for out number 1. This is a team that is last in the SEC in home runs, but they are top 4 in doubles, triples, and they are second in the league in stolen bases. So when you put them on, the pressure immediately starts to build. Jay said they may be the fastest team top to bottom in college baseball.
Yeah, look, they're one of those teams. They're more Wake Forest, to kind of go back to last year's College World Series, than Florida, for example. They're going to beat you with speed. They're going to beat you with balls in the gap.
First delivery to Diaz, the third baseman, misses outside, 1-0.
But I think the keys, to success is for LSU's pitching staff to control this lineup. And every opportunity this weekend that LSU's offense has a chance to score or advance runners, they have to be pretty good at that, like in the high percentile of converting, which we haven't seen over the last 4 days. Holman evens it up with a breaking ball for a strike. It's 1-1.
Pitch to the plate, slap back, foul, and makes it 1-2. The Tigers so far retired the leadoff man in the first. They retired the leadoff man in the second. Hopefully that trend will continue. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Davis Diaz. Holman winds, the pitch to the right-hander. Misses high, 2-2. Diaz, the junior, out of Pittsburgh, California. And a 3-year player for Coach Tim Corbin. The 2-2. His fastball misses low. That'll fill the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Diaz batting .275 so far this season. Payoff pitch from Holman. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Way out of sorts that time was Diaz.
Well, that was
the second out.
That was the perfect breaking ball. It started about waist high at the middle of the plate, about 10 feet away from the plate. The bottom just fell out off the outside corner. What a great pitch there from Luke Holman. Once again, Chris, a 3-2 breaking ball.
Troy Linnell, the left-hander, now stands in for Vandy. 2 outs, top of the second, scoreless game. First pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball at 92 gets by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Linnell, one of the other 3 lefties. Another senior in this lineup as well.
Defense will move right of second base. 3 infielders now as Braswell works just right of the bag as that pitch just missed off speed. That'll even the count 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled and down the third base line near the tarp, rolled up. Dropped behind the tarp. Looked like they were still able to dig it out for a souvenir. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Maneve steps out momentarily, readjusts, now digs back in. 5th-year senior awaits. Luke Coleman winds, and the 1-2. Again, fouled in the air, giving chase is Bingham. And it will drop into the first row of seats just beyond the side wall and left. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not quite a full house tonight, but a good group of Tiger fans here with an early start on a Thursday, 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night, it'll be a 7 p.m. first pitch. We imagine the crowd will certainly swell. Here's the 1-2, breaking ball, called, strike 3. Leneve down on strikes. And Luke Holman off to a fantastic start. Again, 1-2-3, go the Commodores. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. Tigers come to the plate. The meat of the order due up, presented by 44 Farms. It'll be Neal, Travinsky, and Braswell when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Coming back. Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Scoreless, we move down to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Brady Neal for the Tigers catching tonight. We'll lead it off. First pitch, fastball strike. Second delivery, hit in the air, down the line in left. That one will jump out of play. And Neal quickly behind, 0-2 to Grayson Carter, who right now to start this game throwing nothing but flame.
Yeah, it's just fuel. I mean, he's one of the hardest throwers we've seen down there.
Neal awaits the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer towards first coming in, going to be picked up by Austin. He will step on the bag, and Neal retired for 1 away. Fans, Our Lady of the Lake, proud to be LSU's championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake, champions for Louisiana. Together we roar. Learn more at olrmc.com/LSU. Hayden Travinsky now to the plate. Hayden struggling at the plate over the last several games. In fact, over the last 5, batting just .167. Same number against the Arkansas Razorbacks last week. That one a breaking ball for a strike to make it 0-1. Hayden was 2 for 12 in Fayetteville. The 0-1. Another off-speed breaking ball, now ahead 0-2.
I mean, that's 2 80-mile-an-hour breakers, almost 12-6. After, by the way, that ground out with Neal was a 90-mile-an-hour changeup.
Travinsky swings. This one a fly ball into shallow left field. Coming in on the run, Leneve, and he just gets to it in time for out number 2.
My question is this. This is his 8th appearance of the year and only his 3rd start, right? Did I read that right? Why has he only started 3 games? Yeah, this is his 3rd start and his 7th appearance of the year. Goodness gracious. Must have to be pretty good to pitch at Vanderbilt. 97 to 100.
Michael Braswell stands in. First delivery. Going to miss low. 1 ball and no strikes. Braswell's been a bright spot offensively for the Tigers. Hitting .438, 7 for 16 over the last 5 games. There's a swing and a miss to even the count 1-1. Batted an even .500 last weekend. He's done fairly well and leads the Tigers in SEC play this season, batting .393. Good eye, misses low. 2-1 the count to Braswell.
Yeah, while many others have struggled over the last couple weeks, Braswell's actually brought his average from the mid-260s up to above 300 now.
The 2-1. Ground ball, but a foul down the third base line will even the count 2-2. Fans scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. If it sounds good to you, find your nearest location. Order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win. 2 outs, nobody on, scoreless game. The 2-2 fastball just off the plate at 99 will fill the count to Braswell 3-2.
Yeah, the first pitch of this at bat, a ball, was 100.
Carter winds, payoff delivery. Slow bouncing ground ball to the shortstop, easily fielded by Vastine. He'll throw to first. The Tigers go in order once again. Not much doing for either team early. Both pitchers dialed in. We've played 2 and we are scoreless. Vandy comes to the plate in the top of the third after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
There's nothing like the feeling of a grand slam, and every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, zesty Lime-Rita, spicy chili mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Who says three's a crowd? Play 333 from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. Max out your fun and pick up max money. Win up to $20,000. It's bingo time. Play Big Easy Bingo. Win up to $30,000. It's all about the cash. Play $20 all cash. Top prize $500,000. Join the fun with April showers of scratch-offs from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball lives here. The LSU Sports Radio Network.
Luke Coleman back out on the mound. Vanderbilt coming to the plate. Jaden Davis, a sophomore second baseman, will lead things off for Vanderbilt. Pitch to the right-hander and a foul tap off the bat. Straight back down, and it's 0-1.
You talked about Luke Coleman not having enough rest or Jay Johnson being concerned. The only good news about that is that Grayson Carter doesn't have much more time to rest because Luke Coleman's almost matched him pitch for pitch as that one goes right off the glove of Brady Neal and gets to the backstop to make it 1-1.
Davis out of Cookeville, Tennessee. Sophomore for the Commodores. That pitch inside high from Holman, make it 2-1. Started his career at Samford. It's actually the SoCon Media Freshman of the Year in 2023. 2-1. Jammed him. Fly ball into right center field. Kling coming over. And Kling will have it for out number 1. Again, the Tigers and Luke Holman retire the leadoff hitter for Vanderbilt. And we'll see Calvin Hewitt, a senior center fielder.
Yeah, I want to say, is this one of the only other lefty? Nope. That's the last batter. The next batter.
Hewitt hails from Greenland, New Hampshire. First delivery, nicely done. Off speed, inside corner at the knees from Holman, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, this is 20th start of the year. So not a full-time player.
The 0-1. Ooh. Good looking breaking ball. They'll rule it high, make it 1-1. One out here in the top of the third. The 1-1 pitch. Sent back foul. Off the bat of Hewitt. Gets Holman ahead 1-2. Tenacity, thrills, capability. 2024 Toyota Tundra. Is it as adventurous as you make it? Test drive one at your local Toyota dealer. Visit Toyota.com today. Adventure, it's what we share. Here's the 1-2 from Holman. Breaking ball and a called strike 3. Another caught-looking Vanderbilt Commodore. 2 gone. Beautiful. Dialed in breaking pitch from Luke Holman, who now records his 5th strikeout early in this contest. That will bring Jonathan Vastine, the shortstop, the number 9 hitter, as Doug told you, the last of the lefties in this lineup. He'll stand in, batting .312 in the 9 spot. Don't let that position fool you. First pitch from Holman. Get me over curve is there, and it's 0-1. What do you like, Doug, about the mix of pitches for Holman so far?
I like that he's getting ahead. He's basically been 1-2, 0-2 to just about every hitter in the lineup.
The 0-1. Off speed, misses outside. Make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In the wind blowing slightly left to right towards the Intimidator. Vastine awaits. Holman takes his time. Pitch clock down to 5 as he winds in the 1-1. Off speed, swing and a miss. Nowhere close with a bat is Vastine. It's 1-2.
And the reason he's able to get ahead of so many hitters is because he's dialed in with his fastball and his breaking ball. He's able to do like that, throw it right below the strike zone, and then throw it in the strike zone when he needs to.
2 outs. The 1-2. Fastball. This one got loose inside, just barely missed Vastine, but did catch the LED screen on the backstop.
No, it got it good too. Of course, when I'm talking about his pinpoint control, throws one to the backstop.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Holman will re-rack it. And the pitch. Off speed, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6. Again, Vandy in order. Here in the top of the third. 1, 2, 3, they go. We head to the bottom of the third. Tigers looking to get something off Carter, the starter for Vanderbilt. It'll be Pearson, Kling, and Milam, 7, 8, and 9. When we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
All right, coming back here.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Junior Josh Pearson will lead it off for LSU. A scoreless game here in the bottom of the third inning. Both pitchers dominating at the moment here in the early innings.
Yeah, you could say that. If you like pitcher's duel, you're in the right spot.
First pitch, a fastball at 94 from Carter is swung on and fouled by Pearson. He falls behind early, 0-1. Pearson, 1 of 16 at the plate in the last 5 games. Went 1 for 11 last weekend against the Razorbacks. The 0-1 hit high and deep to right field. Quickly to the wall is Polk, and this baby is gone. Pearson with a blast to right field, his 5th home run of the season. And the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. The first hit given up by Carter, and it goes yard.
Yeah, 89-mile-an-hour changeup. He just left up in the strike zone, and Pearson made him pay. Off the bat, it was 96 miles an hour. It landed at 388 feet. The Tigers take a lead 1-0. The ball was touched, Chris.
So the Commodore right-hander blinks first. The Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Now Paxton Kling, who is looking to really start contributing offensively, stands in. First pitch comes back with a fastball, and it's 0-1.
That's about as good as you can throw a fastball right there. 96, right on the outside black at the knees.
Kling shows bunt, pulls it back, but another strike will make it 0-2. Kling batting 188. He was the hero several weeks ago. The Tigers able to beat Southeastern. Had a double against Louisiana Tech, and since then been hitless. Swings and fouls this back into the screen. Keeps the count 0-2. Fan SeatGeek now the official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. So whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. Thing takes some time now. We'll step back in. Carter trying to shake off that leadoff homer. Will deliver, and this one gets out of the reach of Espinal, the catcher, to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carter fires the 1-2. Breaking ball didn't break. Missed above Kling's head. That'll even the count 2-2. Kling just looking for a good at bat here. Love to put solid contact on the ball, but make Carter work a little. Here's the 2-2. Low, skips off the dish, goes all the way to the screen, and it's now a full count.
Yeah, even a walk right now for Paxton Kling would go a long way. And I'm going to tell you, Chris, if LSU is going to be back in Omaha, Nebraska, Paxton Kling is going to have to be a part of that show. Hey, great at bat right there.
Ball 4 missed high, and Kling aboard. So a leadoff home run for Pearson, followed up by a walk to Kling after being ahead 0-2. Excellent job by Paxton, and now we'll see Stephen Milam come to the plate.
Like, you look at Paxton hitting 188, the first 80, 69 at bats of the year. You know how many major leaguers are going to start out around 200 their first 70 at bats of the year? I mean, it can be hard. Sometimes you just need time, and he's that type of player.
So now we'll see Milam. Milam batting .305 for the season. Wants to lay down a bunt. Does so softly. Third base line. A pump and a throw to first. And Milam beats it out. The throw from Diaz. He had to pump, bringing it out of the mitt. Didn't get it to Austin in time. Milam beats it out. Everybody safe. Runners first and second. Still nobody out.
Well, for all the young left-handed hitters, that's the perfect bunt down the third base line. And you're right, Chris. It was that little bitty bobble by Diaz to get that ball out of his glove. I'm kind of surprised that they're not going to review it, but with no outs, I don't blame him. It looked clearly that Milam beat it, but it was a perfect bunt. And if he hadn't bobbled, it might have been closer, but a great bunt. I think you got to be a base hit there for sure.
So Milam gets the bunt base hit. Kling advances to second. Now to the top of the order, Mac Bingham, who grounded out to Diaz at third. Back in the bottom of the first inning. Tigers leading 1-0. Now they've got 1 run on 2 hits. Also Carter giving up the walk to Kling.
That was such a great at bat, starting behind 0-2 by Paxton Kling.
Throws it behind Bingham. Nice grab by Espinal, who got it with the glove and then to the bare hand. Otherwise, that one was headed to the backstop.
Well, that was almost devastating, too, because it came out of the glove and popped up And Paxton Kling saw that, just like us, thought it was headed to the backstop, but somehow he's able to catch it too. Wow, it was a great play.
Runners first and second, the 1-0. Called strike with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Carter will make it 1-1.
Yeah, Carter's mixed way more off speed in this inning. I don't know why you would do that when you went through the first 6 batters, with that fastball just really dominating.
Another off-speed breaking ball, but misses low. Good take by Bingham to work ahead, 2-1. Now time called. We'll see the catcher come out, give the infield some signs. Again, LSU a little pressure here, started by Josh Pearson. Led off with a home run to right field, his 5th of the year. Followed by a walk and then a bunt single by Milam. 2-1 the count to Bingham. The pitch, swing, ground ball, smoked to second base, picked up by Davis, and he throws it away to Vastine. The shortstop can't get it. It rolls into left field, and Paxton Kling will easily score. It's 2-0 LSU. That was a tailor-made double play and just a miscue by Vanderbilt. One of the top 5 fielding teams in the SEC.
Yeah, I think this ball ate him up a little bit, coming up the palm of the glove, disrupted his timing and brought the shortstop way into center field. Wow, what a break there for LSU, and to still have runners at first and third and no outs with this guy up to bat, of course, will draw a mound visit for Vanderbilt to try to calm everything down a little bit.
Associate head coach, pitching coach Scott Brown out there now will bring the infield in, talk it over with Grayson Carter.
I did not expect
an incredible start, but now running into trouble at the bottom of the 3rd.
The thing is, he didn't even have to rush. That ball was hit pretty hard right at him, and I think it came up the glove a little bit, and that made him panic just enough to rush that throw. He had the runner beat by 10, 15 feet. Man, what a huge mistake. But as you said, a very good fielding team.
So the Tigers now lead 2-0. Doug pointed out, still nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers have runners first and third, and Tommy White to the plate. He grounded out to Jaden Davis, the second baseman, his first time up. The pitch from Carter. Breaking ball, big swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he had one thing on his mind right there, that's for sure.
Milam will take his lead. Bingham likewise at first. Carter from the stretch now, fires the 0-1. Tommy, base hit up the middle, jumps over the second base bag into center field. That will score Milam, and the Tigers with the RBI single from White make it 3-0.
I guarantee you, Chris, if you were to put a spray chart of Tommy White's career here as a Tiger, it primarily would be in the middle of the field between those gaps. He is so good at driving it right back up the middle, and that's another big swing from White, another huge RBI from number 47.
3 runs now on 3 hits coming here in the bottom of the 3rd. Runners first and second, still nobody out. Jared Jones to the plate. The pitch from Carter. Upstairs, missing, ball 1. Again, you're right, Doug, going through the breaking and off-speed stuff a lot here after just hurling fastballs.
I don't get it.
The 1-0, breaking ball. Foul down the way, right field, out of play. It's 1-1 to Jared Jones. Fans, LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. Runners take their lead, first and second, nobody out. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Jones. Way out in front of a breaking ball, and it's 1-2. Jones leads this team with home runs. Also has 2 triples, 5 doubles on the year. Got runners first and second. Carter's 1-2 pitch to the plate. Again off speed, check swing. Going to be handled by the first baseman, Austin, who looked to second, but wisely decided, let's get the sure out. He'll step on first base for out number 1, but the runners advance to second and third.
Another very fortunate play for LSU. They had Tommy White doubled up, but the ball got on the first baseman so quickly that R.J. Austin nobody was at the bag to cover, so he wisely just took the lead out, or the out at first base. But that's really just like a sac bunt from Jared Jones to get runners into scoring position.
That'll bring Brady Neal to the plate. He grounded out to R.J. Austin unassisted at first last time in the second. Runners second and third. Pitch from Carter. Swung on opposite field. Going to be a base hit. It'll get down. They'll send in Bingham. They're going to send in White. The throw going to be cut off, and the Tigers extend their lead. Make it 5-0 LSU.
We literally just talked about this. The Tigers, if they're going to win this series, they're going to have to do a couple things offensively. Take advantage of advancement opportunities and get runners in when they're in scoring position. And so far, so good. 2 for 2 with runners on third and less than 2 outs, and they're 5 for 5 in advancement opportunities.
5-0 LSU lead. Still just 1 out in the bottom of the third. Coach Corbin now staring out on the mound. Nobody yet headed to the bullpen for Vanderbilt. First pitch to Travinski. Breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hayden flied out to left field his first time up. Neal takes his lead off first. The pitch to Travinski. Swings at one up in the zone. Fouls it away. Now 0-2. We see some personnel for Vandy now heading down to the bullpen in left. Pitch count now to 43 for Grayson Carter. It was about as efficient as you could ask for in the first 2 innings. The 0-2. Travinski lets it go, and it misses low. 1-2.
And the reason is because he threw 95% fastballs and got through the first 6 hitters pretty easily. But here in the third inning, we've seen, I would say, 90% off-speed pitches.
Travinski behind in the count. Here's the 1-2. Off the end of the bat, foul into the screen, first base side. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. LSU Athletics would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, Albertsons. Stop by Albertsons for the freshest seafood in town. Albertsons, official grocer of LSU Athletics. Runner at first, 1 out, a 5-0 LSU lead. This is going to hit Travinski. And boy, Carter, the wheels are coming off for the Vandy starter. That's now a walk, a hit batter. He's given up a home run, and so far, 5 runs, 4 of those earned.
Oh, they're wobbling all right. In fact, I can't believe that they're so casual down in the bullpen. Nobody's on the mound yet. No catchers are down there yet. I mean, some guys are stretching with rubber bands or whatever that move is. The guy down there doing the snow skiing exercise, but nobody's pitching yet, and he's in a bind out there.
First pitch misses high and outside to Braswell to make it 1-0. The Tigers shortstop grounded out to the Commodores shortstop. 6-3 ground out last time in the second inning. Runners again first and second for the Tigers. 1 out and a 5-0 lead. Pitch to Braswell. Missed away. Gets away from the catcher Espinal. And without a throw, Brady Neal slides into third base. Now runners on the corners. And I tell you, Vanderbilt looked smooth as silk through the first 2 innings in all phases defensively, but already 1 error. That pitch got away from Espinal, allows a runner to advance.
Okay, I got a guy throwing a rubber ball into the wall. Now he's got an actual baseball.
2-0. Trying to bunt it as Braswell, but he fouls it back to the backstop. 2-1.
Sam Leboki, a 5th-year senior.
Braswell readies the bat. The 2-1 again shows bunt, pulls it back, misses high and outside. That'll make it 3 balls, 1 strike. Tigers had Pearson lead off the inning with a home run to right field. Kling would walk. Milam singled with a bunt down the third base way. The Tigers were off and running. Here's a ground ball hit to J.R. Austin. He'll field it.
Wow.
Step on the bag at first. Coming in to score will be Neal. And Braswell pick up a ground out RBI, just the 2nd out of the inning, and they've been picking on Austin at first base.
Well, Austin, he got the ball pretty quick and touched first. And Chris, I think he just forgot about Neal over at third base. He just casually kind of touched the bag and looked up to second base. And Neal kind of checked up in the middle of the line. I think he would have had a play on Neal, but another costly mistake that won't show up as an error necessarily on the scoreboard.
Now make it 6-0. Pearson back to the plate as the Tigers bat around here in the bottom of the third. This will be the 53rd pitch for Grayson Carter here, who again has Travinski down at second base for LSU. Down 6-0 and here in the bottom of the third inning. The 1-0 to Pearson. Off speed, that's a strike to make it 1-1.
Yeah, and Sam LeBoca, at least from a statistical standpoint, is at the bottom of the bullpen. He's appeared in 6 games. He has an 8 ERA in 9 innings. He's given up 16 hits. But he is a strike thrower. No walks and 9 strikeouts on the year.
The 1-1. Foul tip, but in the mitt of Espinal, and it's 1-2 now to Pearson. Travinski hit by a pitch, now down at second base. The 1-2 to Pearson. Off speed, missed high and outside. 2-2.
The strike percentage for Carter coming into this inning was over 70%. And since they've gone to all the breaking balls, now it's right at 66%.
2 outs, runner at second. Here's the 2-2 to Pearson, and a swing and a miss. Carter records the strikeout, but the Tigers do some damage. 6 runs on 4 hits, 1 man left on. 1 costly error by the Commodores. We head now to the top of the 4th inning. It's a 6-0 LSU lead on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Josh Smith. Heat and humidity can really take their toll on athletic performance, especially here in Louisiana. Beat the heat with the Tiger Air Zephyr, a rechargeable clip-on cooling fan that uses our revolutionary air accelerator technology. Now you can stay cool whether you're playing, working, or watching the Tigers at the box. Make sure to get yours today at TigerAir.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana, it's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best fights, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues. Born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Back in.
Six 0 LSU leading. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Vanderbilt coming to the plate. J.R. Austin, Commodore first baseman, will lead it off. First pitch. Outside corner called strike from Holman, and it's 0-1. Austin was caught looking back in the first inning by Holman. Has 6 strikeouts so far today. That pitch maybe a bit low. Ruled ball 1-1 now to Austin. Again batting .348 atop the order. Hails from Atlanta, Georgia, making his way to Music City and Vanderbilt. There's a breaking ball, again catches the outer black just below the letters. And gets Holman ahead 1-2. Tigers 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error by the Vandy Commodores. They're in that bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 1-2 swing and a foul back. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I don't know if it would be fair to call these misses by Morris Hodges, but 5 balls have been in that 50-50 zone, and Hodges is not giving it right off the plate. So both pitchers are having to put the ball over the wide of the plate, which makes it even tougher to pitch, of course.
The 1-2 delivery. Ground ball towards third. Glove side handled by White. Pumps, throws, and Jones stays on the bag for out number 1 for the 4th straight inning. Holman and the Tigers have sent the leadoff man back to the dugout. That is key.
Oh, it's huge. Holman, this is a huge inning, It always is when your team scores first and you're the home team to shut down that team in that next inning, called shutdown points. Every pitcher knows how big it is. Of course, Luke Holman is locked in right now with 46 pitches and 1 out in the 4th inning.
Kojul stands in. First delivery low and inside. It'll make it 1-0. Kojul flied out to Michael Braswell. Made a great play in shallow left center field last time in the 1st inning. The 1-0. Overhand breaking ball. Just missed inside. Make it 2-0.
That thing had some depth to it. Had everybody back there flinching a little bit.
Holman's 2-0 delivery to the left-hander. Belted down the line, and this one is foul off the side wall. It'll make it 2-1. Kojul will come back to the plate. Fans enjoy the best barbecue. TJ Ribs, official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics. Proud host of the LSU Head Coaches Show, located on Acadian Thruway. Visit tjribs.com. Place your order now. Coach Jay Johnson made some news headlines on Tuesday night during his show.
By the way, Kojul, the only freshman in this lineup.
The 2-1 from Holman. Strike at the letters. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Holman. Swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 7. 2 gone here in the top of the 4th inning.
Yeah, Luke's about as good as we've seen him all year. I mean, he's got both pitches, command of both pitches. He's throwing the breaking ball for a strike. He's throwing it out of the strike zone when he needs to. And he's obviously locating his fastball extremely well.
Espinal, the catcher, to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. Holman delivers a little high for ball 1. 6-0 LSU leads, top of the 4th inning, game 1 of this very important 3-game series. Really important for both teams. Tell you why after this 1-0 pitch. Slapped, got all of it, but foul down the line in left. Goes without saying, LSU trying to stop a 4-game losing streak, trying to pick up wins in the SEC where they are currently 2-7. For Vanderbilt, Doug, this is a team that is 6-3 in league play. They swept 2 teams at home, got swept on the road. Here's the 1-1. This one fouled back into the screen. Coach Corbin has mentioned the fact they play very well at home. They have struggled a little bit on the road, certainly against South Carolina. They were only able to muster as many as 4 runs in a single game against the Gamecocks. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Espinal. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 4th. Holman fires. Oh, just missed the outside corner.
Yeah, they've only played 7 games outside of Vanderbilt, 3 in the conference, and then they have 4 neutral site games. They did okay in the neutral site games. They won all 4, but they are 0-3 in the other road games.
This one fouled off, a breaking ball that Espinal gets a piece of, still keeps it 2-2.
You know, you hear people say, well, when Tennessee's over, then it kind of slows down with Missouri, and I keep correcting people going, no, you don't understand. In the SEC, when you're on the road, even the teams that you think are middle of the pack are tough to beat at their own place. You know, that kind of resonates in every sport, but baseball over 3 games, it's really tough to get a series on the road.
2-2 pitch. Just missed a bit high with a fastball from Holman. That will fill the count now, 3-2 to Espinal. Seen Holman work out of a couple of full counts so far in tonight's game. With 2 down, he quickly works and fires. Called strike 3, struck him out. Number 8 on the night. Vanderbilt goes quietly 1-2-3 in the top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom half of the 4th. It'll be Kling, Milam, then top of the order Bingham. LSU leading over Vandy 6-0. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial. so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's LSU.gold.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today. Tigers win!
All right, coming back here.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball lives here. The LSU Sports Radio Network.
6-0, LSU leads Vanderbilt. Game one of this series. Moved to the bottom half of the fourth frame. Paxton Kling to lead it off. Had a great at bat, earned a walk. Eventually scored in the third inning. No swing and miss at the first offering from Carter, who remains on the mound. Carter so far, 3 full innings, 4 hits, 6 runs, 4 of those earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. The 0-1 to Kling. Way out in front, off speed. Oh, that one, 87, might have been.
Change up.
A little change up. Kling a little fooled, and it's 0-2. Saw some activity down in the bullpen, but it's kind of quieting down there for Vandy as that pitch down in the dirt gets away from Espinal. We'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Paxton.
Yeah, they were talking. I went over there to get my 100th hot dog of the year, and they were talking about all the calisthenics, how they couldn't believe in that moment that one misses high, goes to 2-2. In that moment, how nobody was going straight to the mound and starting to throw with the catcher. There was like this 8-minute interval of all these calisthenics and until somebody finally started to toss.
2-2, swing and a miss. Chased one a little low. And Kling down on strikeouts for the 25th time this season, 1 away. And we'll see Stephen Milam lay down a beautiful bunt, batting from the left side, softly down the line in the third base way in the grass. Beat it out. Again, kept the rally going for LSU as they would plate 6 runs.
That was huge.
Carter fires, comes back with a heater, 97 miles an hour, down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Milam awaits, swings, high chopper, going to be fielded on the first bounce by Vastine, and he will throw to first for the second out of the inning. 6-3 ground out for Milam, and now to the top of the order, Mac Bingham.
Have you noticed anything about this inning? 2 quick outs.
Other than you finishing your hot dog.
No, well, that's not done yet. That'll be in between innings, but he's gone back to the fastball.
Yeah.
Like there's been no breaking balls. He struck Kling out on basically 3 fastballs and got one in on the hands of Milam there, who was just able to chop it up the middle. I don't understand why they changed the strategy there in the third inning.
Goes with a fastball here, misses outside to Bingham. Bingham aboard on a fielder's choice and scored in the third. The 1-0. Off speed over the head of Bingham. It's now 2-0.
And my point about that is if I'm the pitching coach or head coach, it's going to be tough for me to sleep tonight, knowing that I gave up 6 runs using my pitcher's second best pitch throughout that inning.
This one absolutely hammered to left field. Leneve will just admire it. This baby's out of here. Mac Bingham, home run number 8, second of the night for the Tigers. That'll extend the lead, 7-0 LSU.
Yeah, that's one of the longer bolts of the year. 420 feet, 106 miles an hour off the bat. Bingham caught a fastball right down the middle and did not miss it.
So a 2-out solo home run will bring Tommy White to the plate. White with a smoke base hit with an RBI up the middle back in the third.
Should have thrown him a curveball, I guess. It's a funny game, man.
It is. The Tigers now a 7-0 lead. 2 outs. Carter with some work against Tommy White. First pitch, huge swing. Just got a piece, fouls it to the on-deck circle of the Commodores' third base side. And it's 0-1. Fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory, and you'll receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. That one hits the plate, bounces away from Espinal to even the count 1-1 now to Tommy White. The pitch, and again, pops away from Espinal. It'll be 2-1 to Tommy, who on the season batting .331, 9 home runs, 4 doubles, driven in 26 runs. The 2-1. The fastball missed away, 99. It's 3-1. White waits on the 3-1 pitch, and it misses low, and White going to be walked. The 2-out base on balls given up by Grayson Carter, his second walk of the night, will extend the inning and bring Jared Jones to the plate.
Yeah, and he's up over 70 pitches now. It's 71 pitches. So at this point, I think the strategy is just to let him go ahead and get to probably 85, 90 before they start getting moving in the bullpen again, especially with 2 outs.
Jones so far tonight, a fly out to right field to the warning track. Grounds it out to R.J. Austin at first base unassisted. Here's a slow throw over to first to keep an eye on Tommy White, who is 1 for 1 in stolen bases.
And I don't think he's going to try to mess up that 100% stolen base.
Pitch to Jones. Big swing, but it's fouled. He laid back and sends it out of play right side. It's 0-1. Carter checks the runner. Now the 0-1 to the plate. Another big swing and just missed it. Sends it back to the backstop. 0-2 to Jones.
98 miles an hour, right above the top of the strike zone.
Runner at first, 2 down. Here's the 0-2. Off speed, but a bouncer foul. Knocked down by Coach Jordan at third base.
Yeah, but it's still an E.
Yeah, I don't think he makes a play on that one.
No, still an E. We're gonna have him. He could have just let it go. you could just let it go, but now his fielding percentage is, it's not 1,000 anymore.
White with a short lead off of first. Carter looks in from the stretch. The 0-2 is in the dirt. Good eye by Jones. Blocked up by Espinal. 1-2. Jared Jones, the son of a hard-nosed Georgia Southern football player back in the late 80s for Coach Eric Russell. The Bear awaits the 1-2. Did he go? They appeal. He did not. Fastball missed outside. That'll even the count 2-2.
50-50 ball. Morris Hodges hadn't called one for either side.
Even count now for Jones. Carter fires. This one belted. Base hit to center field. White will stop at second base. Tigers put together their 6th hit of the night. And starting to make something happen here with 2 outs.
And that was a 99-mile-an-hour heater right down the middle, and Jared Jones sent it right back up the middle at 112 off the bat.
So now we'll see Brady Neal. He drove in 2 runs with a single, scored back in the 3rd as well. The pitch, low for ball 1. That's pitch number 78 now for Grayson Carter. Still no catcher down, still nobody throwing.
Nope, not yet.
Here's the 1-0. Stayed away. They appeal. They say he went. That'll even the count 1-1. White aboard on a walk. Jones with a base hit to center. First and second for the Tigers. With 2 outs, the 1-1. Low and inside. 2-1 now to Neal. 7-0 LSU leads. 2-1. Look out. Almost caught him on the top of the cleat. Inside and low. Move the count 3 balls and 1 strike. The Tigers certainly looking for more.
And that was one of those, like, how did that not hit him? The ball even kind of went back toward home plate. Brady Neal might have been able to fake his way to first on that one.
Ton of real estate in right center field. They've got Hewitt playing shaded to left out in center. Pitch high. That'll be another walk as Neal will head to first, and the Tigers now have the bases loaded. And we'll see Hayden Travinski. And now the catcher gets down in the bullpen for Vanderbilt.
Let's just say that was a good eye there by Brady Neal. This is a great opportunity for Hayden Travinski to really bust this one open.
White at third, Jones at second, Neal at first base with 2 down. Travinski stands in. The pitch. Fastball for a strike at the knees at 98, and it's 0-1.
Checking in on that other game in the SEC tonight, Ole Miss is up on Arkansas right now, 2-1, and again that one is in Fayetteville.
The 0-1 missed outside. Goes back with a fastball, but off the plate, 1-1. Travinski on the season, batting .261 with 2 outs, .571 with the bases loaded. This off-speed pitch right near the eyes of Travinski, ruled ball 2.
Yeah, I'm betting this will be Travinski's, or Travinski be the last batter for Carter.
2-1 the count with the bases loaded. The pitch. Big swing, base hit, gets by a diving Vastine at shortstop. That will bring in White. They'll wave around Jones. And Hayden Travinski delivers with the bases loaded, extends the lead 9-0 for LSU.
Another ball, 110 miles an hour off the bat. They're not just bleeding them through. They are getting all barrel on Carter here, which has not happened to him this season. He came into the game, Chris, with 38 innings pitched and only had allowed 26 hits.
You know something about this game of baseball. That was the final hitter that Carter will face. Tim Corbin out to the mound. He's made the call, and Vanderbilt making a pitching change. Powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. Tigers lead 9-0. They strike for 3 runs, 2 of which coming with 2 outs. I'll tell you about the new Vanderbilt pitcher when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunnyquip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
All right, coming back.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
New pitcher takes over for Vanderbilt as the Tigers now lead 9-0. Plenty of baseball left, but the Tigers, after going quiet through the first 2 innings, have run the starter Grayson Carter from the mound. Taking over now for Coach Tim Corbin. Sam Leboki, right-hander from Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, Leboki is a senior. Fastball is going to be 80 or 91 to 93. He'll also throw a changeup and mix in a cutter every now and again.
Comes in with 2 outs. Michael Braswell to face him for the first time for LSU. First pitch, breaking ball outside corner, called strike 0-1. Braswell picked up a ribby on a ground out to first base back in the third. A couple of ground outs so far tonight. The 0-1 hit sharply to center field, but right at Calvin Hewitt, takes a few steps back and will glove it for out number 3. But the Tigers with 3 runs, a solo shot by Bingham, and 2 more coming in with 2 outs in the inning. They do it on 3 hits, and they leave 2 men on. They lead Vanderbilt 9-0. We now move to the top of the 5th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, your defending national champions invite you to enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs, the finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics. NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
For the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know that deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. Deadly devotion goes the extra mile. For the number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up.
Go in the booth on Facebook and YouTube with the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Fans, find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. LSU leading Vanderbilt in Game 1, 9-0. Top of the 5th inning. Leading things off will be Matthew Polk. First delivery from Holman. Going to miss low for ball 1, and it's 1-0. Polk 0 for 1, flying out to left field. Mac Bingham his first time up in the 2nd inning. Holman's 1-0 pitch. Spun him around. They appeal to first. He did go, and it's 1-1.
Another chance for some shutdown points here for Luke Holman.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed upstairs. 2-1. A right-handed hitter. Swings, sends this to center field. Paxton Kling going back, slows his trot and lifts the glove. Makes out number 1. Again, the leadoff man retired for Vanderbilt. Coach Jay Johnson said that would be key. Said anytime you play Vanderbilt, especially with the type of speed they possess, the ability to really attack the gaps with extra base hits, don't have anybody on.
That's a big one we always talk about. Getting that first guy out just makes things so much easier for your defense.
Davis Diaz stands in, third baseman for the Commodores. The pitch from Holman low and away, and it's 1 ball, no strikes.
And it keeps the pitcher in the windup. Most pitchers, or most starting pitchers, feel more comfortable in their windup, and it's a little awkward to go into the stretch for them. There's a strike to make it 1-1. So Luke Holman's been able to stay in the windup pretty much all day.
1 ball, 1 strike. Holman working quickly, and the pitch to the plate. This one going to be a base hit to right field. Be handled by Pearson out there. And Vanderbilt picks up their first hit of the night, coming in the top of the 5th with 1 out.
Yeah, not only that, first base runner of the night. He was perfect through the first 4 1/3. Simply can't ask for more than that.
So So now the left fielder, Troy Leneve. Caught looking by Holman, his first time up. Diaz 2 for 3 in stolen bases. Takes a sizable lead off first, and the first delivery to the plate. Breaking ball. Called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 from Holman. Swing and a miss. Came back with a fastball, 91. Blew it by him. Top shelf. It's 0-2. Extended lead by Diaz off of first. Holman will glance over his shoulder. First the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to hit the batter Diaz, or rather Leneve. Pitch got loose high and inside, and that fastball right on the back shoulder. Leneve will trot down to first. Now runners first and second with 1 out.
Because of that 1 out, though, still have a chance to get a ground ball, a double play, and back in the dugout.
Going to be key here. We saw Grayson Carter, the starter from Vanderbilt, give up that solo home run, and then things unraveled. Holman going to try to put the single and now the hit batter behind it. He'll face Davis, another right-hander in the order. First pitch, outside corner, called strike, 0-1. Diaz at second, Leneve at first. Holman's 0-1 pitch. Ground ball, base hit, opposite field to right. Pearson comes up throwing. Runner coming in, and he will be safe at home in Diaz. That'll put Vanderbilt on the board, make it 9-1. That will bring Nate Yeske, the pitching coach, out for LSU to visit with Holman here. He's up to 70 pitches now in his start.
Yeah, no one down in the bullpen yet for LSU, and this is just a little strategy. Let Holman catch his breath, talk about how to get these next 2 batters. That was just a well-placed knock through the right side. Just far enough for Jared Jones not to have a play on it.
Calvin Hewitt will stand in next when play resumes, followed by Vastine at the bottom of the order. Fans, certainly LSU heated it up tonight, but whenever you're ready to cool it down, count on Slow Melt Ice, colder, cleaner, and longer lasting. Since 1997, Slow Melt Ice has been a leader in providing packaged ice and bulk ice for commercial, industrial, and retail businesses in South Louisiana. For more info, check them out at slowmeltice.com. That's SLOMELTICE.com. So we'll see Calvin Hewitt, who was caught looking by Holman, one of his 8 strikeouts tonight. Vanderbilt with Leneve at second. The RBI single by Davis has him at first. Squaring to bunt. Bunts through it. Called strike. 0-1. Vanderbilt without a hit coming into the top of the 5th. They've got 2 now. 1 run on 2 hits. Hewitt awaits, and the 0-1. Slap foul into the screen. Holman gets ahead, 0-2.
Just keep getting ahead. Still have a chance to get some shutdown points if you're able to, stop it right where it is with 1 run. Your team put 3 on the board in the bottom of the 4th.
Runners take their lead, first and second. Holman's 0-2 pitch. Late swing, but a foul keeps him alive. Still 0-2. New baseball requested. Holman will get that from home plate umpire Morris Hodges. Now he comes set with 1 out. Runners first and second. The 0-2. Down in the dirt. Neal blocks it up, chases it up the first base line. Keeps the runners at bay at first and second.
Yeah, that was a great play right there from Brady Neal. That was not an easy pitch to block up. It bounced probably halfway into the left-handed batter's box. Neal had to come out of the squat and almost dive in front of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Got him to chase. Down and away. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Luke Holman. And 2 gone here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, another perfect 0-2 pitch, a fast or a cutter almost off the outside corner. Looked like a strike all the way until the last second. Luke Holman. Again, I mean, I really think this is the best we've seen him so far this year.
Luke would love to close it down here with the number 9 hitter Vastine at the plate. The off-speed pitch, according to the home plate umpire, miss for ball 1. Vastine, a strikeout victim, his only time up tonight in the 3rd. He's got Leneve at second, Davis at first with 2 down. And a late swing, fouls it down. Comes off of Brady Neal. It'll be 1-1. Setting up for a beautiful sunset tonight to our left over the big river. See some pink skies, which is a good sign for tomorrow. The 1-1 just missed inside. Come back with a fastball. Now 2-1 the count to Vastine. One pitch off speed. They missed high at the letters. Now 3-1.
So that's 2 in this at bat. The first one was in the strike zone, called a ball. That one was in the 50-50 zone. So it could very well be 2-2 right now. Let's see if Holman's able to wiggle out of this.
Here's the 3-1 to Vastine. That's a strike on the inside corner, just above the knees to fill the count.
Heavy shift to the right side. Tommy White kind of plugging up the 6 hole, but there's a lot of room where the shortstop would normally play.
2 outs, runners first and second. Holman's payoff delivery. High in the air to right field. Pearson going back. Pearson to the track, to the wall, and this one is gone. 3-run homer by Vastine, his 5th home run of the season. And with 1 swing of the bat, it's Vanderbilt slightly closer now. What was 9-1 will now be 9-4.
Yeah, and the wind couldn't have been any better for that ball. I don't think it gets out of here actually if the wind's not blowing the way that it is right now. It doesn't matter, not an excuse, but just very fortunate to get it up in the wind there for the 9-hole hitter.
Vanderbilt now with their 30th home run, slightly ahead of Kentucky. They both came into this weekend with 29 home runs as a team. First delivery offered up to the top of the order. Austin misses high for ball 1, 1-0. Compare that to Georgia with 84 home runs on the year. Here's the 1-0. Missed inside with a heater. It's 2 balls, no strikes.
Now we start to see some action moving around down in the LSU bullpen.
2-0. Breaking ball gets over to make it 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fastball sent in the air to center field. Kling coming in. Settles under it and will have it for out number 3. But Vandy gets on the board. They played 4 runs, including a 3-run bomb. Do it on 3 hits. They leave nobody on. 9-4 LSU lead. Tigers looking to add to it. It'll be Pearson, Kling, and Milam. 7, 8, and 9 due up when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
BRQ Seafood and Barbecue is a home run for flavor, excitement, and an unforgettable experience. Savor our daily specials or indulge in our brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Special occasion, opt for BRQ to cater your event or host your gathering on our outdoor patio, the backyard, now open daily. As the official catering service of LSU Athletics, we are the top choice for your game-winning celebrations and special events. Visit our website at brqrestaurant.com to explore our daily specials and catering options or to reserve your table. Come experience BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, where unforgettable moments await both on and off the diamond.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball. Here we go. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers put a crooked number up, 6 runs in the bottom of the third, 3 more in the bottom of the fourth, but Vandy getting right back in it with 4 runs there in the top half of this frame. We move to the bottom of the fifth. Josh Pearson, who got things started in the bottom of the third with a leadoff home run. First pitch missing from Leboki, and it's 1-0. In fact, Pearson batted twice in the third inning. Solo home run, then finished it out with a strikeout. The 1-0 skied into the air, third base side. Diaz calling for it, and between second and third, he will have it for out number 1. So Pearson retired. That will bring Paxton Kling to the plate for the Tigers. Fans, listen to the Jay Johnson Show on Eagle 98.1 FM right here in Baton Rouge. We're all across the state on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app. You can join us live at TJ Ribs on South Acadian this coming Monday night, 6 o'clock. The Jay Johnson Show presented by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU. Pitch to Kling. Nice tight breaking ball across the plate. Make it 0-1. Kling tonight aboard on a walk. Scored in the third. Strikeout victim in the fourth inning. Leboki, the 0-1. Tries it again but misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tigers trying to get a little bit of that momentum back in their dugout after.
Yeah, you got to get Uncle Mo back somehow, some way.
Here's the 1-1. Paxton swats it towards the gap, left center field. It will get down. Paxton can run. He's around first, headed into second. The throw going to be cut off, and he's got a 1-out double. Kling with his 4th double of the season. Gets a great hand from the Tiger faithful here. That's a shot in the arm that young man needs.
And old Uncle Mo just kind of stepped out of the top step of the dugout of Vanderbilt, started looking over to the first base dugout. Another single like that, he starts walking back that way.
Now we'll see Stephen Milam as Vanderbilt has a right-hander throwing.
You know, momentum plays in every sport, but I think mostly in baseball. Just because the games are so long and momentum's pretty important.
First pitch to Milam misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Milam tonight 1 for 2. Had a bunt single in the third, came around to score. He grounded out to the shortstop Vastine last time in the fourth. The 1-0. Off speed, missed off the plate, a little low. 2-0. The ball got loose from the bullpen, comes off the railing of the dugout of Vandy and makes its way in front of the mound. So Leboki will pick it up, toss it back to his teammates. And another one got loose. This one's going to get on the playing surface in left field. And that'll certainly get the fans on you quick time.
Well, so they talk about moving the bullpens, and I'm glad they are, but this is an example of it, how it can be an advantage for LSU, because trust me, that guy's rattled right now. He's going to need a few minutes.
Pitch to Milam, misses low. That'll make it 3 balls, no strikes to the Tiger freshman.
They actually set that guy down.
Yep.
And put another pitcher up.
3-0 pitch. Take is on. It's a strike from Leboki, and it's 3-1. Yeah, somebody radioed down and said, hey, let's try to keep it in the bullpen.
Yeah, not him tonight. Let's go with another guy. We'll try him tomorrow night.
Kling down at second base with a 1-out double to left center. Milam, big swing and a bouncer foul down the first base line. That will make it 3-2.
It's an awkward feeling in either bullpen, especially when you throw the pitch and like the play is live on the field and they have to call time, and oh, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, want to hide under the bench maybe.
Pretty embarrassing.
Leboki set to deliver. Here's the payoff pitch and a beautiful breaking ball called strike. Milam down on strikes. Leboki with his first punch out. That'll make 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. To the top of the order, Mac Bingham. Bingham been swinging a very good bat here of late. In fact, coming into this game tonight, over the last previous five, he was batting .400, including 3 home runs. All solo shots. And a solo shot in the 4th inning. Tigers would plate 2 more in that frame. First pitch off speed at the belt for a strike, 0-1. And Kling down at second base. Bingham can find the outfield grass. Kling almost sure to score as this one popped up behind the plate. Giving a look is Espinal, but it catches the overhang out of play. Moves it to 0-2. Bottom of the 5th inning, 9-4. LSU leads by 5. They led 9-0 after 4. Vanderbilt cuts into that lead with 4 in the top of the 5th inning. Didn't look like either team was going to get much going offensively through the first 2 frames, but that changed quickly. The 0-2 fouled back by Bingham. Still 0-2.
Man, I did not see 7 earned runs coming from Grayson Carter in the first 2 innings of this game.
The 0-2 to Bingham. Breaking ball, good take, missed low. Didn't have that on the bingo card?
I didn't see it.
Jaden Davis, the second baseman, playing near the bag. Everybody else straight up here with the right-handed hitting Bingham. The 1-2. Again, another great take, missed low, evens a count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs, runner at second. Here's the 2-2. Bingham swings. This one again in the air behind home plate, and again catches the overhang out of play. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pearson would pop up to third base to start the inning. Then Kling got off the snide with a double to left center field. He's down at second. Milam struck out looking. Now it's up to Bingham to try to get another run across here at the very minimum in the bottom half of the 5th frame. 2-2, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Leboki. Bingham down on strikes, and the Tigers come up empty-handed. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on at second base. Still a 9-5 LSU lead as we head to the top of the 6th here at the box on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bridgeway Hospice, the official hospice of LSU athletics, is the champion's choice for hospice care in South Louisiana. With over 10 years of excellence and experience, Bridgeway has 3 locations to serve you and your loved ones: Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Plaquemine. Ask for Bridgeway Hospice by name. Your champion's choice in comfort and compassionate care. Bridgeway Hospice says, go Tigers!
Looking to make your next corporate event, church festival, or school field day the best one yet? Well, look no further than Grayson's Events and Entertainment. They have it all, from carnival rides to mechanical bulls, inflatables, and much more. They truly are your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. Give them a call at 225-436-6520 and use promo code RADIO25 on your next order at Grayson'sEventsEntertainment.com. Louisiana's best event specialist. You won't be disappointed.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Moving to the top of the 6th inning, it's a 9-4 LSU lead. Over number 6 Vanderbilt, they'll lead it off. Kozel, first pitch, and against the shift, he will beat it. Drive one opposite field to left center field, and Vandy, for the first time, will get the leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, and I mean, you couldn't have said it better. I mean, he hit it right where we weren't. And I'm not sure, Chris, if we'd have been playing straight up that it would have made any difference. That was just a solid base hit.
Yeah, that one jet through the infield.
Yep.
Espinal to the plate. He's 0 for 2. A couple of strikeouts, one swinging, one looking. And the first pitch, he'll take a rifle shot.
Wow.
Down the right field line. Did that hop into the stands?
It did. And it was moving really fast.
Everybody appears to be okay. Yep, got the thumbs up from a couple of fans down there.
Ooh.
Runner at first, and the 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You think maybe bring the nets all the way down, but there's some people out there who want to catch the foul balls too. But unfortunately, every now and then those foul balls have a little mustard on them.
1-1. Beautiful breaking ball across the plate at the knees. Gets Holman ahead 1-2. Griffin Herring down there tossing in the bullpen. Of course, one of the bright spots here of late out of the bullpen for the Tigers. It's incredible and a tough loss. Swing and a miss. Holman, top shelf fastball. Down on strikes goes Espinal. Herring had an absolute beautiful performance in Fayetteville. 8 strikeouts, no walks. Just ran out of gas late in that game that went to extras where Arkansas walked it off in the 10th 4-3. But Holman breathes a new life with that strikeout, which happens to be his 10th on the night. And with 1 down, we'll see Polk, who swings, misses, and lets the bat fly over the top of the dugout of Vanderbilt. Comes off the screen and luckily missed all the players on the top rail, and Tim Corbin will go and retrieve the bat and have a quick word with Polk.
Thank goodness for that screen, because that would have caused some damage.
He's adding a little sticky to it here, trying to hold on to that thing.
By the way, that was the 3rd punch out of the night for Espinal, a little hat trick. And Griffin Herring has been the best of the LSU pitchers in SEC play. In 3 appearances, he's worked 10 innings in the league, 8 hits allowed, 1 run, 14 strikeouts, and 2 walks.
0-1 the count to Polk with a runner at first, and the pitch from Holman in the air to center field. Kling going back, now settles under it, and Kling will have it. We'll send the runner in Kozel back to first base. Now 2 gone. You've been behind the screen before. Ball get loose and
flinch every time.
Can you imagine those folks right behind the third base dugout as that thing's helicoptering their way?
Well, if they even saw it and recognized that that's actually a bat flying at me, because you don't expect anything over there. But yeah, I think there could have been a
few flinches.
Little flinch.
Diaz to the plate in the first pitch at the letters, outside corner fastball called strike, and it's 0-1. Tonight, Diaz with a base hit and scored in that 5th inning. Also one of the 10 strikeout victims tonight. With 2 down, a runner at first. Here's the 0-1. Stays away. Fastball missed high, 1-1.
It's hard not to flinch, though, because the net's there, but do you really trust the net 100%?
The 1-1. Miss low, 2-1.
You see the people behind the backstop all the time, the foul balls go back, and every time they flinch, and I guess it's just easier said than done to not flinch. I mean, because what if it does get through the net and hit me in the face? You know?
That's a thought that goes through your head for a split
You just
second.
don't. It's subconscious. You know, you don't realize it, but yeah.
Time called. Brady Neal going out and visit with Holman on the mound here. A 2-1 count to Diaz.
Yeah.
Lets us remind you, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Yeah, they're just giving Herring extra time down there to get loose because 95 pitches. Holman falls behind in this count. This will probably be the last batter for Holman, so they'll want to make sure that Griffin Herring is ready to go.
Especially considering somewhat of a short week with him pitching last Friday. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, breaking ball just missed outside. That'll move the count 3-1 now to Diaz.
Yeah, and the next batter is Leneve, and he's a lefty, so this will definitely be it for Holman.
3-1, ground ball right at Braswell, and it sneaks right through into left field. He moved 3 steps to his left, put the glove down, and it looked like it just went by it. That one a tough one for Braswell, a tough one for Holman, and that will bring, as expected, Jay Johnson out of the dugout.
Oh.
Everything was there except the glove.
I mean, it all looked perfect. Just snuck right through the wickets.
So, on the fielding error, we'll put runners first and second. Still 2 outs, and the Tigers will make a pitching change. Powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. Holman going to get a hand. Herring comes in to try to close it out in the top of the 6th. It's a 9-4 LSU lead. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Game 1 tonight. Game 2 tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Tigers leading 9-4 at the moment. A costly fielding error. First of the night for LSU. Keeps the inning going here. Routine ground ball to the shortstop Braswell. Went right between his legs and allowed Diaz to reach base. Holman with that pitch count up. Relatively short rest. It's called back to the dugout. Now we'll see Griffin Herring take over, and he'll face off against a pinch hitter is Tim Corbin. A little gamesmanship here. We'll call upon number 16, Jack Bulger, senior, to come in, bat from the right side.
Yeah, 10th appearance of the year for Griffin Herring, his 4th in the SEC.
So Bulger, 39th plate appearance of the season, batting .316, runners first and second with 2 outs. Herring's first delivery low and inside, ball 1.
Griffin enters with a 2.84 ERA, he's 2-0. In 19 innings of work this year, he's allowed 15 hits, 6 earned runs, he has 6 walks and 25 strikeouts.
1-0 pitch, in for a strike, make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Herring has Also earned a couple saves this year.
Two outs, runners first and second. Pinch hitter Jack Bulger awaits. Lefty on right matchup, and he swings. Golf swings at this one, low and inside at the cleats. And Herring gets ahead 1-2. That was a wicked, nasty breaking ball.
Yeah, it was right in on the hands right there, and he just couldn't hold back. One pitch away from getting back in the dugout.
Two outs and the 1-2 in the air, right center field. This one's going to get down. They'll send Casual in to score. An RBI single for the pinch hitter Bulger with a 1-2 count, drives it to the gaps. One of the strengths of this Vanderbilt team, and they now make it a 4-run LSU lead, 9-5. Now we'll have a pinch runner as Bulger get a hand from his teammates in the dugout. They'll have the pinch runner, J.D. Rogers, Jr. out of Carmel, Indiana. So with runners on the corners, 1 run in for the Commodores, still 2 outs. Herring, by the way, last week in Fayetteville went 4 1/3, gave up 5 hits. Or I'm telling you wrong, 4 2/3, gave up 3 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts, no walks. This one slap, base hit to left field off the bat of Davis. That will score Diaz all the way to the wall. They will hold up the runner in Rogers at third. Still 2 outs, and now it's a 3-run LSU lead, 9-6.
It's just never easy in the Southeastern Conference. For example, Ole Miss led Arkansas 2-1 all the way until the bottom of the 6th. Arkansas put 4 on the board there. Now it's 5-2 in the 7th inning, and here comes Jay Johnson. No one is even throwing down in the LSU bullpen, so this will just be to talk about over this hitter with a base open, 2 outs.
Talked to Jay down in the clubhouse before the game. Mentioned to me, imperative, as we said, keep the leadoff runner off for Vanderbilt. Also, no free passes, no walks, no hit batters, and no errors. And here in the top of the 6th inning, leading 9-4, LSU with a costly error with 2 outs. It forces Holman out of the game. Herring comes in, and now what do you know? After that error, the Tigers have given up 2 runs with 2 outs in the inning.
Well, it's almost like both errors committed by both teams cost 2 runs, so you feel like you're almost even now in that department.
Runner at third. We'll see Hewitt, the center fielder. First pitch from Herring, a strike to make it 0-1. 9-6 our score now. Top of the 6th inning. Tigers will have 2, 3, and 4 due up when we get to the bottom half of this frame. That's White, Jones, and Neal. The 0-1. This is low. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go heavy off-speed pitches, try to keep it down in the zone with a base open at first. Although Vastine on deck homered his last time up.
Pinch runner, Rogers at third. Davis at second base, and there's a strike. Couldn't hold back was Hewitt. Herring gets ahead 1-2. Now you'll start to hear the swell of the crowd. Trying to get the Tigers back in the dugout here with a 3-run lead. Herring, the left-hander. Hewitt, the right-handed hitter. The 1-2. Swing and a foul tip keeps him alive. Breaking ball almost had him there, but he just got a piece. Hewitt tonight struck out twice to the starter Holman. Once looking, once swinging. Another 1-2, and it misses low to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Neal smothers it up behind the plate.
Looks like David Horn has started to toss down in the bullpen for Vanderbilt.
Runners second and third. 2 outs. Herring's 2-2 pitch.
Oh, man.
Say it missed at the knees. That'll field the count 3-2.
Oh, man.
Herring looks in. Will deliver a payoff pitch on its way. Little tapper down the line at third. Could be tough. High hop, and Tommy White holds it, but they'll say it's foul. White was looking to first and then just put it in his pocket. Third base umpire Brian Hale came in, said it's a foul ball, which is huge. Will send Rogers back to third. It will move Davis back to second.
I'm not sure how he had foul there. Let me see. That ball bounced inside the line, and I don't know how he had foul ball there. I'm surprised, actually. I don't know if they could even review that, but that looked fair to me, and it's a break for the Tigers because Tommy White was not going to make that play.
So they'll try it again. 2 outs, runners second and third. Another payoff pitch. Miss low, ball 4. So with first base open, that will send Hewitt down to first base. But as Doug mentioned, sends us to the bottom of the order. Vastine, who's 1 for 2, and that one was a 3-run homer back in the 5th inning.
But he is a left-hander, so we do have the advantage of a lefty-lefty matchup. They're going to play him shifted to the right side, leave Tommy White on the grass. Again, plugging up the 6th hole. But shortstop to second base is wide open.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Tigers have had 2 outs for quite a while.
Man, I hate to say it. That should be strike 3. We should be back in the dugout. Hate to say it.
Pitch to Vastine. Misses off the outside corner. 1-0. Harry comes set. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball towards second. Milam, glove side, handles it, throws to first in time for out number 3. And Vanderbilt here in the top of the 6th. Finally done. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 costly error for the Tigers. It's a 3-run LSU lead as they come to the plate. 2, 3, and 4 due up. White, Jones, and Neal when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU led at one point 9-0 after 4 innings, but a flurry of activity for Vanderbilt in both the 5th and 6th inning. A couple of crooked numbers, 4 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th inning. Make it a 3-run LSU lead. As the Tigers come to the plate, White to lead it off against new pitcher David Horn Jr. By the way, after that pinch hit RBI single from Bulger, J.D. Rogers, who came in to run, now will take over in center field for Hewitt for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, this will be the 4th time out for David Horn. He hadn't seen much action yet. He's worked 3 1/3 innings Allowed 3 hits, 3 runs. He has 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. He's had 2 appearances in the SEC, where he's worked 2 1/3 innings.
Wide awaits, and the first pitch. Almost got a piece of him. Spins out of the way on a pitch inside, and it's 1-0. Starts him off speed. White tonight, 1 for 2. Single with an RBI in the 3rd. A board on a walk in the 4th. Scored both times. Big swing, but misses on the fastball. 1-1.
.92 miles an hour on that heater.
Horn begins the windup and the 1-1. Bouncer to 3rd, backhanded, picked by Diaz. Pump, throw to first, off the line, and missing the tag is going to be R.J. Austin, according to Matthew Wilbanks, the first base umpire. And they're going to immediately want to review this one.
Yeah, first of all, it was a great backhanded pick by Diaz down the line. He might have waited a little bit too long to try to throw it, and the throw brought Austin up the line toward home plate. White kind of walked around him into fair territory. And we didn't see, it didn't look like he tagged him, but R.J. Austin immediately started going to the headphone sign to review it.
So we are officially under review, our first review of the night and the series, brought to you by Acme Oyster House. It cleared from our angle real time. Looked like he never got the glove on Tommy White. Tommy did a little dipsy-do and went to his left, and
oh, he got it.
Oh, wow.
He got it.
Looked like he got him right there on the numbers.
Got him on the back, so that'll be pretty quick call.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like they're really gonna. I mean, why would they need to go back into the locker room? They just showed it on the jumbotron here, clear as day.
They won't. They'll be
they're just gonna
notified from Birmingham that that's probably going to be overturned.
Yeah. And that was a great backhand pick down there by Davis or Diaz, though.
Now we'll get the call.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The batter runner is out. Vanderbilt retains their replay.
Usually the player reaction never lies. On those tag plays, when you see that shortstop pop up immediately looking in the dugout, we've only seen a couple times actually when that was wrong. Jordan Thompson actually did it a couple times over his career, but for the most part, the player knows if they made the tag for sure or not.
So that will overturn the call of safe and result in out number 1. We'll see Jared Jones. Jones, a single last time in the 4th and scored a run. Pitch to the Bear. Off speed, swing and a miss. 0-1. Fans Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier, proud to be an official partner of LSU athletics. Jared 1 for 3 tonight. David Horn, new pitcher with the 0-1. Skips off the dish, gets by Espinal, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Vandy again with 2 arms. Doing a little soft toss at the moment. No catcher down in the bullpen for either the lefty or the righty.
Yeah, Horn's fastball, by the way, 91 to 94. There's a curveball, changeup, and a cutter.
There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Jones.
There's the curveball there. You know, you look at this pitching scouting report on Vanderbilt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitchers throw cutters on this team.
The 1-2 to Jones. Down in the dirt. Espinal again can't cover it up. Evens a count 2-2. 9-6 LSU leads by 3. LSU did all of their scoring in the 3rd and 4th frames. Vanderbilt all of their scoring in the 5th and 6th. 2-2 to Jones. Swing, but a foul towards the dugout of the Vanderbilt Commodores. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on this, the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coming back to wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you.
Jones at the plate. The 2-2 fastball at 90. Misses outside. That'll make it 3 balls, 2 strikes. Welcome in. Glad to have you with us here for Game 1 on a Thursday night, along with our producer Brian Haldane, Doug Thompson, Chris Blair, with you at the box. It's 9-6, LSU leads. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Chase the breaking ball low. Jones down on strikes, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And now we'll see Brady Neal. Neal 1 for 2. Only one Tiger so far without a base hit, and that's Braswell. Did have a ground out RBI on the night, but he's 0 for 3 in the 6th spot. See if Brady Neal can get some 2-out magic started here. Righty on lefty matchup, and the first pitch. Fastball down the seam, 0-1. Horns 0-1 pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Gets ahead early, 0-2. So Neal with a 2-strike approach here. Nobody on, 2 outs. The 0-2 short of the plate. Stays away, does Brady, and it's 1-2. Horn winds. The 1-2 pitch. Missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Even count to Brady Neal. The pitch. Inside, and that'll catch a piece of Brady's leg. Maybe the ankle or top of the cleat. It will hobble a little bit, but appears to be all right. Hit batter will send the Tigers a runner to first base. Will be hit by pitch number 58 for LSU this season.
And the player for LSU, designated hitter, Hayden Travinsky.
Now we'll see Hayden Travinsky. Tigers currently 3rd in the league with hit by pitch. Pitch to Hayden, swing, but sends it back into the screen. Tigers now with 58, Kentucky 60, Florida 59. Runner at first, 2 down, and 9-6 LSU lead. Travinsky 1 for 2 tonight. Drove in 2 runs with a single last time in the 4th. This pitch away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Been a while since Travinsky went yard. Come in clutch here. The 1-1 high and inside. They appeal to first. They say he went around. That will not be popular here at the box.
Check it out on the replay here.
Ooh.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. Last little nudge of the wrist might have done the trick. Behind in the count now, 1-2. Runner at first, 2 down. Horn fires. That one just missing. Horn trying to paint that outside corner. Evens it up now, 2-2. Hayden rocking the gold cleats tonight. Digs in from the right side. Horn comes set with a runner at first. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, foul back behind us. Still 2-2. Fans again, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuChem Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. 3-run lead for the Tigers. Travinsky 2 down and a 2-2 count. David Horn, the right-hander, kicks and fires. Outside, fills the count, 3-2. Runner at first. Payoff delivery, swing and a miss. Fastball up and out. Travinsky down on strikes. David Horn keeps the Tigers at bay. No runs, no hit, 1 man left on. We head to the 7th here at the box. Vandy comes to the plate, trailing the Tigers 9-6 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal roach spray.
Bengal roach spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal roach spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
Straddling the mighty Mississippi between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, Ascension Parish is Louisiana's sweet spot for a perfect weekend stopover, shop-over stay. Shop at Tanger Outlet's 60-plus designer and brand name stores. Tour fabulous Homa's House, Mansion, and Gardens. Visit Sugar-Filled Spirits Distillery, known for its unique spirits, wines, and ciders made from real local ingredients and flavors, or so many other interesting nearby attractions. Just a half hour east of Baton Rouge's Tiger Stadium and 1 hour west of New Orleans. Ascension Parish, your Baton Rouge to New Orleans stopover, shopover spot. For more info, visit lasweetspot.com.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball lives here. The LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 7th inning coming your way this Thursday night. Vanderbilt to the plate. Top of the order, R.J. Austin to lead it off. First pitch from Herring. Austin squared to bunt, couldn't get a bat on it. Called strike, and it's 0-1. Momentum on the Tigers side in the 3rd and 4th. Moved over to Vandy over the last 2 frames in the 5th and 6th. We've got a 9-6 3-run LSU lead. Pitch from Herring misses outside, and it's 1-1.
And we've got double barrel action down in the bullpen. Wild Bill Helmers and Gavin Guidry.
Fastball, swing and a miss. Aaron gets it by him to jump ahead 1-2. Aaron with 18 pitches now thrown in relief. Herring, the 1-2. Off the end of the bat, skied to right field. Giving chase is Pearson, and Pearson in foul territory just behind the bullpen makes the grab for out number 1. He'll get a hand from the Tiger fans for his effort.
Yeah, that's a big first out too. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, where every out is a big out. Tigers need 8 more to open this series up with a victory.
Kojo, a left-hander tonight, 1 for 3 in the 2 spot. Had a base hit and scored last time in the 6th inning. This pitch low and away to the left-hander. It's 1-0. Herring delivers, and he gets it across with a breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kozel awaits. 1-1. Beautiful pitch. Down the middle, off speed. Kozel, no offer. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Herring fires down the middle. Called strike 3. The fastball at 94. Again, no offer from Kozel. 2 gone as Herring records his first strikeout in relief. How about that mix of pitches just dazzling the Vanderbilt hitter?
Yeah, I mean, that's good enough to get any hitter in the country out, including in the big leagues. That slider before the fastball right there on the outside black was almost unhittable.
Espinal, the catcher, swings and misses at the first offering. He falls behind early, 0-1.
86 on that slider.
Espinal, as Doug told you earlier, the hat trick tonight. 3 strikeouts, 2 swinging, 1 looking. He'll swing again and fall behind 0-2.
I mean, he is really snapping that slider off right now. There's another mid-80s slider from Griffin Herring.
2 outs, nobody on. The 0-2, swing and a miss down in the dirt. Neal will pick it up, throw to first. And Griffin Herring Couple of big strikeouts there. Makes quick work of the Commodores in the top of the 7th. Time to stretch it out here at the box. It's a 9-6 LSU lead. Tigers have Braswell, Pearson, and Kling due up when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Coming back here.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Griffin Herring with a spectacular top of the 7th inning. Tigers come to the plate. It'll be Braswell to lead it off, Pearson and Kling. As we mentioned, Braswell, the only Tiger in this lineup without a hit, did ground out and bring in a run back in the 3rd inning. Flied out to center field last time in the 4th. They certainly got what they wanted from their relief pitcher.
And some. I mean, Griffin Herring, you don't get much nastier than that as a left-handed pitcher.
First pitch to Braswell, misses upstairs. David Horn continues his 2nd inning of relief for Vanderbilt. The 1-0. In for a strike to even it up. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, we've not seen the arms yet. Statistically speaking, again, these 2 first guys they've gone with are right at the bottom of the bullpen.
Pitch low and inside to Braswell will make it 2-1. Pitch to the right-hander on its way. Misses outside, gets out of the mid of Espinal. That'll make it 3-1. So a hitter's count here for Braswell has been spectacular at the plate in SEC play. See if he can square one up here against Horn. The 3-1 swing and a foul tip straight into the dirt. That'll fill the count 3-2. Vanderbilt made some defensive changes. Just move some folks around. Rogers now in left field. Hewitt remains in center. Payoff to Braswell inside, and he works a walk. He'll reach base for the first time tonight, and the Tigers have the leadoff man aboard. Great at bat for Michael Braswell.
Yeah, it was. He grinded that one out, and that ever so important leadoff runner aboard. Hopefully the Tigers able to add a couple runs here. I'm just not comfortable with a 3-run lead against this team. And here comes Tim Corbin. Looks like he's going to go to the bullpen to find a left-handed pitcher.
Yep. Going to the lefty, a pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. Tigers get the leadoff man aboard. They lead by 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. New pitcher will face Josh Pearson when we come back on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose sunshine and choose victory.
It's time to score big with healthcare decisions this enrollment period.
With a Medicare Advantage plan from People's Health, you get more benefits than original Medicare for no monthly premium.
Benefits like $0 copays for primary care and virtual doctor visits.
Part D prescription drug coverage, including $0 Tier 1 and Tier 2 generic drugs.
A quarterly allowance for over-the-counter items.
Plus coverage for hearing aids, dental services, and glasses or contacts.
Call People's Health to learn more. 1-855-633-4207.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons For You in our mobile app, where you can shop for groceries and save weekly with digital coupons all in one place. With Albertsons For You, you can earn rewards points every time you shop and redeem them for free groceries. Brand new Albertsons For You members receive $5 off their next $25 purchase just for signing up. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to sign up. Albertsons, fresh food, local flavors.
Coming back here.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
New pitcher entering the game for Vanderbilt. Levi Huseman will take over. Left-hander face Josh Pearson batting from the left side. Tigers have the leadoff man aboard. Michael Braswell works the walk against David Horn Jr. Coach Tim Corbin coming out, pulls the hook. Brings in Huseman here with the Tigers leading by 3, 9-6 in game 1. Be back here tomorrow night, a little later on the start. First pitch just after 7 o'clock. Close things out again on Saturday. 2 o'clock start. One of 2 series in the SEC this week. Last week there were 4 due to the Easter weekend. This week they are 2. LSU and Vanderbilt, Arkansas and Ole Miss in Fayetteville also starting on Thursday night. And it looks like Coach Jay Johnson, after they bring in the left-hander, will bring in a pinch hitter, Ethan Fry. So Fry will bat for Pearson in the 7th spot. Runner at first, nobody out. Huseman looks over to first. Looks again. Now the pitch to the plate. Called strike on the outer half. 90 miles an hour, and it's 0-1. Fry in the pinch hitting role. 38th plate appearance of the season. Batting .270. The 0-1. Slides him off the plate, low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Huseman, a fastball, curveball, slider change guy. 89-92 at the fastball.
Braswell short lead off of first. Showing bunt is Fry. Pops it up and will be handled by the catcher Espinal. A couple of feet on the infield grass. And Ethan Fry get the first out of the inning. Not sure how many times he's attempted to bunt, but that time it did not work. And Vanderbilt happy to take the first out of the frame.
I bet it's probably less than 10 in games and probably his whole life. But still, got to be able to get the bunt down.
We'll see Paxton Kling. Kling last time had a double to the gap in left center. See if that gets him going here, as he has struggled at the plate over the last several weeks. First pitch low for ball 1, offered up by Huseman.
Huseman likes to use the fastball to right-handers early and late in the count. He likes to spin it to lefties also early and late in the count.
Breaking ball low and inside. That'll make it 2-0 to Paxton Kling. Paxton has reached base twice tonight. Had a great at bat in the 3rd inning when the Tigers were able to plate those 6 runs. Got aboard on a walk after getting behind 0-2. Came around to score. Throw over to check on Braswell. He's easily back to the bag. Paxton, a strikeout victim in the 4th inning. And then, as we said, had the double to left center in the 5th, was left stranded at second base.
It's only the 4th time out this year for Huseman. He's worked 3 1/3 innings this season.
2-0. That time the breaking ball off speed for a strike, make it 2-1. Outfield playing straight up to the right-handed hitting Paxton Kling. Obviously with one out, middle infield double play depth here with Braswell at first base. 2-1 to Kling. Ground ball hit right at Davis, the second baseman. Option toss to Vastine. Throw to first in time to beat the speedy Paxton Kling for the twin killing. And that'll do it for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. We go to the top of the 8th. Tigers leading by 3, 9-6 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing for 36 months on a new 2024 Tundra. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for feature availability and offer details. Offer available in select states and ends 4/30/24.
Now batting in the cleanup position, Jenny King, the king of clean.
Tiger fans, Janny King is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and even more proud to provide you, the players, and every fan that comes to a game here with a healthy stadium that has been cleaned by our team of professionals. Let us clean and disinfect your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com now. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
Cheer on the Tigers with Oxbow Rum, the official rum of LSU Athletics. We make our award-winning rums right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At Oxbow Rum Distillery, every drop of Oxbow Estate rum and False River spiced rum is made from scratch. We start with our own sugarcane grown right up the river from Tiger Stadium. So grab a bottle of Oxbow, the official rum of LSU Athletics, and experience the bright, smooth taste of Louisiana sugarcane in every sip. Go Tigers.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
9-6, LSU leads Vanderbilt here in game 1. Commodores come to the plate, top of the 8th inning. Heart of the order for the Commodores, Polk, Diaz, and Rogers. Griffin Herring continues out on the mound in relief of Luke Coleman, who started tonight's game. First pitch too far inside to Polk, and it's 1-0. Defensive change. Pearson had Ethan Fry pinch hit for him. They now put Jake Brown in right field in place of Pearson. Here's a huge swing and a miss. Herring again playing in on the hands, and Polk can't find it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's that slider right now. He's really got some bite on it. I'll take 7th inning Griffin Herring the rest of the way if he stays where he is right now.
A 1-1 to Polk.
Yes, sir.
Fastball down the middle. Woo. 1-2.
Heard the mitt pop all the way up here.
Aaron starts the wind. The lefty fires the 1-2. This time Polk stays away from a pitch low and inside. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Griffin Herring gets the punch out. His 3rd of the night. Leadoff man retired for the Commodores, and tonight LSU's done an excellent job with the leadoff hitters. They are 1 for 8 now.
Well, when Griffin Herring, or if Griffin Herring has any moment in the rest of this season that he struggles, go back to the film of tonight and watch it, because this is lightning in a bottle we're watching right now.
Diaz takes the first pitch, and a fastball at 93 at the knees will make it 0-1. Diaz, the third baseman, a single and scored in the 5th. Aboard on a costly error in the 6th, and scored in that inning. This one fouled back into the screen. Now 0-2. Herring works ahead.
Here comes Mr. Slider.
Diaz readies the bat. Herring fires. Ground ball. Tommy White dives. Rises. Fires in time for out number 2. The roar of the crowd will tell you. Tommy White with a heck of a play at third base.
About the big fella there. Had to go down Almost parallel, get his shirt dirty. Got up pretty quick for the big guy and fired a dart right across the infield. That was a great play by Tommy White. You know, the only knock that people give him in terms of being, you know, a big-time prospect is his defense. But, Chris, I mean, we've been watching him for 2 years, and, I mean, he does a great job over there at third base.
Now we'll see DJ Rogers, who was inserted into the game as a pinch runner, now playing in left field. Herring delivers a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Rogers, just his second at bat of the season, slapped this foul above his teammates in the third base dugout, and Herring's ahead 0-2.
Give me Griffin Herring through the 9th inning. Save that bullpen until tomorrow. I mean, he is. Woo.
2 outs, nobody on. The 0-2. Nice 0-2 pitch. Staying away is Rogers, and it's 1-2. Griffin will get the sign. Square to the plate. Now we'll start the windup with 2 outs. Here's the 1-2 to Rogers. Called strike 3. Struck him out. 4th punch out of the night for Griffin Herring. And the Commodores go quietly in the top of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 9-6 Tigers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball lives here. The LSU Sports Radio Network.
Griffin Herring feeling it, taking over for Luke Holman tonight. The Tigers with 14 strikeouts against this Vanderbilt team. They hold a 3-run lead, 9-6. It'll be Milam at the bottom of the order, then Bingham and White, 2 up for LSU. Milam tonight 1 for 3, had a single and scored in the 3rd. He'll bat from the right side against the left-hander Levi Huseman, who starts his 2nd inning of work in the first delivery upstairs for ball 1. Third baseman playing in on the grass. That's Diaz. As this time Milam squares the bunt, pulls it back, misses outside, 2-0. Single, by the way, was a bunt single for Milam in the 3rd. Beautifully from the left side down the third base line. 2-0. It's a strike from Huseman. Make it 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Milam hammers one to center field. Hewitt, though, playing in, will get there in time to catch it on the fly for out number 1, but sharply hit off the bat of Milam.
Line drive right up the middle.
So we'll see Mac Bingham now. Bingham had the solo home run in the 4th inning his 8th of the year. Aboard on a fielder's choice the inning before in the 3rd and scored a run. Pitch from Huseman. At the letters, but high. Ball 1. Tigers tonight, 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They've left 5 men on base. Vandy, 6 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, 3 men left on. 1-0 to Bingham. Inside, pops out of the mid of Espinal. Bingham looking at a 2-0 count. Fans help shape the future of medicine. Join a clinical trial at Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access potential medicines in development, and get study-related exams at no cost. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. Off speed from Huseman, but way up top. Now 3-0 to Bingham. One out, nobody on. Now time call. Yep. Home plate umpire Morris Hodges back behind the catcher. We're ready to go. 3-0. Squared to bunt, and it misses for ball 4. So Bingham receives a 1-out walk. That's the first given up by Huseman out of the pen. And we'll see Tommy White, who's 1 for 3. Reached base twice, had a single, drove in a run, and scored in the 3rd. And aboard on a walk, scored for the Tigers in the 4th inning. Now LSU had 6 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th, and that has been it since.
Yeah, they're due, and boy, a 2-run homer would feel good right now.
Bingham, short lead off of first. Huseman fires. Again, misses high off speed, 1-0.
And that's the first time tonight Tommy White hadn't come unglued on the first pitch of the at-bat.
Huseman again from the stretch. The pitch across the plate. Off speed, evens it up, 1-1.
Arkansas winner in Fayetteville against Ole Miss, 5-2 the final in that game.
Here's the 1-1 to White. At the letters, a called strike. We'll make it 1-2 now. Once again, Tommy will widen the stance from the right side of the dish. With a 1-2 count, Huseman fires. This one belted but foul down the right field line. Spoils that 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Still 1-2. One out, runner at first. A 3-run Tiger lead, 9-6. The 1-2 off speed, swing and a miss. White down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning. So after Huseman gives up the walk, comes back, gets Tommy White for his first strikeout. Now Jared Jones, who's 1 for 4, a strikeout victim last time in the 6th, the single and scored in the 4th. Ground out in a fly out in the early innings.
Yeah, that 1-1 fastball that White took right there, that was the one that showed up. He just couldn't pull the trigger.
Huseman checks the runner. Now the pitch to Jones. Inside corner called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Stairs outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Threw a 1-1 fastball to White.
Huseman's 1-1 delivery. Fastball. Base hit. Nearly took the head off of Jeffrey Macias, the second base umpire.
Let's go.
Now mishandled in center by Hewitt. Rolls all the way to the wall. Bingham will round third. He'll come in to score. And Jared Jones into third base. Tigers get the run they were looking for. That'll make it 10-6. Smoked off the bat.
113 miles an hour. And we are lucky to still have Jeffrey Macias, the second base umpire, still here with us because that just missed, hitting him right between the eyes. Jared Jones got all the barrel on that one. And then that error out in center field allowed Jones to advance from first to third, of course, the run to come in. That ball was absolutely smoked.
So now we'll see Brady Neal with Jones down at third. 2 outs. Neal 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch way out in front. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Neal tonight grounded out to R.J. Austin back in the second inning, his first at bat. Drove in 2 runs with a single and scored in the third. A walk in the fourth. Hit by a pitch in the 6th inning. Squaring to bunt. Lays it down third base side. Jones trying to get to home, but the throw going to first will get Brady Neal for out number 3. Tigers do get a run across on 1 hit. 1 error committed by the Vanderbilt Commodores. Gives the Tigers a 4-run lead as we head to the top of the 9th. 10-6, Tigers lead on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Who says three's a crowd? Play 333 from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. Max out your fun and pick up max money. Win up to $20,000. It's bingo time. Play Big Easy Bingo. Win up to $30,000. It's all about the cash. Play $20 all cash. Top prize $500,000. Join the fun with 8 full showers of scratch-offs from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
The 9th inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball, presented by L'Auberge Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers looking for 3 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. They lead 10-6, led 9-0 over Vandy through 4 innings. Vanderbilt would play 6, 4 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. LSU gets a run across in the bottom of the 8th. And now we'll have leading things off for Vandy. Davis at the plate. First pitch from Herring, missed high with a fastball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, Davis 2 for 3 tonight, doubled his last time up.
Herring's 1-0 delivery in the air, center field. Kling having to come in on the run, but he settles under it and makes the grab. 1 down, 2 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Will bring Calvin Hewitt, the center fielder. Costly error that certainly helped Mac Bingham get in to score there in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hewitt tonight 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts, did reach base by way of walk in the 6th. Herring, first pitch to the right-hander, chopping ground ball. White has it, glove side, pumps, fires. Jones has it. 2 gone. 1 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU here in the top of the 9th inning.
I'll tell you another thing that's helped tonight. 1 for 9. Vanderbilt, the leadoff runner, getting on base. The only time they did get the leadoff runner on base was the 6th inning when they scored 2 runs.
Now we'll have Vastine to the plate, batting in the 9 spot. Had a 3-run homer back in the 5th inning. Part of that 4-run frame for Vandy. First pitch, rifle shot into the screen above the third base dugout, and it's 0-1. Vastine 1 for 3. Strikeout victim to Holman back in the 3rd inning. Grounded out to the second baseman Milam in the 6th. Pitch low and outside from Herring will even the count 1-1. LSU Athletics would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, Albertsons. Stop by Albertsons for the freshest seafood in town. Albertsons, official grocer of LSU Athletics. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sails away from the left-hander. He holds back. It's 2-1.
Griffin Herring's wanting a strikeout to end this thing.
Yes, he is. 2 outs, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got a piece, or maybe just came out of the glove of Neal. Nonetheless, evens the count 2-2, and Tiger fans now rising to their feet.
Looking for number 15 here.
2 outs, nobody on. Top of the ninth, 10-6 LSU leads. Herring looks in. The 2-2 pitch. In the air, swung on, and gets by Braswell on the shift into center field. So Vastine picks up his second hit of the night. And the top of the ninth will continue.
And unfortunately, it'll go back to the top of the lineup for R.J. Austin, who is 0 for 4 tonight, but coming into the game was the leading hitter in this lineup. So he is due for a base hit.
Runner at first, 2 down. Herring to the plate. Strike 1. Steps back up on the bump, checks the runner at first. The delivery. Foul back into the screen. It's now 0-2 to R.J. Austin. And again, the swell will rise here at Alex Box Stadium. 4-run lead for LSU. Top of the ninth. Herring's 0-2 pitch. Short of the plate with a hard breaking ball. Neal blocks up, keeps the runner in Vastine at first. Now 1-2. Two outs, top of the ninth, 10-6, LSU leading. Herring looks in. Austin awaits the 1-2 in the dirt. Neal lost it. Vastine, a late reaction, makes his way down to second. Neal looked to his left, to his right, didn't realize that it bounced towards the third base dugout. Vastine was kind of 3/4 unsure if he was going to leave or not, but once Neal spun around, he took off for second.
Yeah, Herring throwing that slider so hard. When it gets down in the dirt, it gets really tough back there for Neal.
Still a chance to finish it here. Runner at second, 2 down. A 2-2 count to R.J. Austin. Herring's pitch. Swing and a miss, but it all the way to the backstop. Neal will have to chase it near the dugout of Vanderbilt, and that will allow Austin. Swing and miss, but the wild pitch will get him to first base, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, now how big is that 4th run, or the 10th run, I should say, that the Tigers played in the bottom of the 8th inning. The good news is Kozel is a left-handed hitter. And here comes Nate Yeske to talk this over with Griffin Herring, but I am hopeful they stay with Griffin Herring here. Now they have Nate Ackenhausen, who has just started to toss. Looks like Gavin Guidry's probably ready to enter the game, but again, the lefty-lefty matchup, either you would go to Ackenhausen here or just stick with Herring, and I'm all for sticking with Herring.
Looks like Coach Yeske talking it over. Vanderbilt now runners on the corners here after ground out to start the inning. Coach Yeske back into the dugout. Tigers looking for the final out of this game. Actually a fly out, got the first out. A ground out gave them 2 outs. First pitch.
There we go.
Strike at the knees. 0-1. He starts off Kozel. The 0-1. Outside corner called strike. It's 0-2. How about that placement?
Yeah, I mean, he's been 1-2 or 0-2 to the last 3 hitters. See if he can finish it here.
2 outs. Top of the 9th, a 4-run lead for the Tigers. The 0-2 pitch. Outside with the fastball. That'll make it 1-2. Kozel again 1 for 4. Had a single and scored in the 6th. Struck out twice tonight. 1 swinging in the 4th. 1 caught looking in the 7th. Griffin Herring, who has pitched masterfully tonight, trying to finish this one up with 2 outs, runners on the corners. The 1-2 down in the dirt, blocked up by Neal, evens the count 2-2.
Boy, Neal is earning that scholarship here in this inning because lots of these pitches in the dirt are very difficult to block, and he's doing a pretty good job back there.
Bastine at third, Austin at first. Kozel at the plate with 2 outs. Herring's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. No, they say, it was foul tip, but Brady Neal hands the baseball to the home plate umpire Morris Hodges, and he says it's a ball game. Tigers win, Tigers win. Herring with a strikeout, his 6th in relief. And the Tigers snap a 4-game losing skid, taking game 1 tonight over number 6 Vanderbilt by a final score of 10-6. With the win, the Tigers now 21-10, 3-7 in league play. For Vanderbilt, they are now 23-7, moved to 6-4 in conference action. Tigers take game 1 tonight by a final of 10-6.